Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What's good, everybody?
What up?
This is episode 154.
154.
iLLogical Sense podcast. This is your boy Busby.
Give me a hell yeah!
And over here is your boy JC No
Ass! And Martin.
Well then, what's up, guys?
I didn't mean to press it.
Shit.
Coming off a birthday.
I know what to say.
Round of applause to you, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Turn 21.
Yeah, for the 12th time.
I always say with birthdays. I don't want to go high and all that shit. Especially when you ask a woman when their birthday is.
Oh yeah, don't ever do that.
Oh no, but you always gotta say you are 21 or 25, and they feel flattered. They will. They will hella feel flattered. Like, oh my god, you're so cute. I wish, thank you.
It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, get the draws off. Let's go.
Get them off.
Like, what's the deal? Hurry up. Hurry up.
Get them off
You
now.
want this birthday dick or not? Let's go.
Shit.
No, it works opposite for men. The older you are, and women get attracted to that. They see you, especially if you ain't got no kids.
Yeah, sometimes they can be like, fuck, they'll guess my age and they'll think I'm like 22, 23 because they say I got a baby face with a beard, and I'm like, shit.
How the hell you got a baby face with a beard?
That's what
man?
they tell me, bro.
Like, I don't get that.
Because you're a Nick, because you're a dude, and I expect you not to look at me that way.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
What kind of hoes you be around?
Seriously.
Hey, I'm around women.
That's okay. We got to get off that stigma.
Man,
We are.
I'm around women. I'm not trying to be a chauvinist pig. I'm around women.
No, there's still hoes in the midst. That's why I asked specifically.
Well, a woman.
I don't believe a woman would tell you, "Oh, you could have been." No, that's a hoe that told you that.
Oh, that tells you that. Wow.
She's trying to get you out of your coin,
Wow.
fam. She's trying to get you for that night.
I guess.
Like,
What if that hoe works at Facebook and shit?
That's a corporate hoe.
Corporate hoe. Wow.
Why are you surprised?
Powerful nigga.
Ain't no wrong with that. Tyler Perry done show corporate hoes all throughout his fucking filmography.
You sure they're hoes?
Fam, one of them was a fucking wife, and it was Sanaa Lathan.
Oh, that Confessions
Was the family that prays or whatever the fuck that was?
I was thinking of the Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. Remember that one?
Well, see, that's already two of them.
I'm saying,
I was thinking Confessions of a Marriage Counselor, man. He made Shanae Lathan a fucking villain. A fucking evil ass villain, too. She got hers in there. She got slapped. I remember that part in the movie.
That shit was poor.
Yep, got slapped into fucking warfare. Slapped and you're broke, bitch.
How'd you spend your birthday, man?
Man, you know what? I did.
Besides the obvious.
Well, obviously that.
Yeah.
Save that for the end.
Yeah. Nah, but I did what I love doing. Just making music, man. I was in the studio just nonstop, like for a whole 12 hours straight, to be honest.
What the fuck?
That's a good day.
Yeah.
That was a good day.
Just DoorDash and music.
That was a good
DoorDash
day.
Shit.
I worked and then Pluto. For anybody who doesn't know, Pluto TV is fucking amazing. Pluto TV is an app that's just pretty much reruns of everything we grew up on, and it's free.
Like what kind of reruns?
They got a 24/7 Unsolved Mystery channel.
Okay.
They got a 24/7 Love and Hip Hop channel, 24/7 Cribs channel.
Wow.
They got e-games channels on there. Like all this is the video games.
Oh, okay.
They got e-game channel on there.
Oh,
now.
they're showing people play through games and shit?
Documentary type style and shit.
Okay.
Shit.
What else they got?
They got a Family Matters?
BT Her is on there.
BT Her. Ugh.
I wouldn't say that. They do play some music videos on there.
Oh, yeah, that was the Soul Network. That was the Soul channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's majority of shows, but they
I
do
know.
show.
I'm a BT. BT
women,
Her turned into...
They do show women-led videos.
It was
on
BT. It was VH1 Soul. Back in the day, people, it was MTV Jams and VH1 Soul. Oh,
Yeah.
man, those were the days.
What else they got on there? They got a lot of shit on there. It's got like 700 channels worth, and it's a free app. So I was just watching
And it's
old
free?
ass. Yeah. Just watching old ass.
Can you put it on the PS4?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to get that shit.
Yeah.
What did I do? Well, mine was kind of different, but I worked. But then I DoorDashed and watched a whole bunch of Netflix, which leads into fucking El Camino! El Camino!
And
Nigga.
This is my
Because I want to say, and I've been waiting.
and I've been waiting, baby.
Now you can press.
That was my response.
Anyway, now let me say my piece before you get into it. Anyway, it's the Breaking Bad movie again.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening!
Breaking Bad is the Breaking Bad epilogue. I call this as El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie that features Aaron Paul. Yeah, bitch! As Jesse Pinkman. And pretty much it literally follows Jesse. It literally follows exactly what happened right after Breaking Bad ended. And from what I watched, I enjoyed it. For what it was a great epilogue. It was an epilogue for Jesse's side of the story. There was some tension. Some cameos from certain characters came back and all that. Walter did not come back. Well, he did come back. Spoiler. He came back in a flashback and shit like that. There was other characters that came back in a flashback. But all around, I thought it was great. I enjoyed it, and it was a great ending. To me.
It's good for people who have the nostalgia feel for it. I watched the entire 2 hours and I was like, fam, I kind of got a glimpse of what happened when you ended this 6 years ago. He got away.
Will Gilligan.
All you did was just add another 40 hours to the after effect of him leaving. That's all he did. It was literally the next 40 hours from him driving. That's all it was.
Well, Will Gilligan said it was just bugging him for the longest time. He's the creator. He's the creator.
I mean,
and
that's all
like,
good and well. That could bother you. What bothered me the most was fat ass Todd.
Fat Todd or Lowry.
Like,
if y'all see Friday Night Lights, y'all would get. But Todd.
Like, fam, I'm supposed to believe that this takes place minutes after he escapes, and Todd has gained 40 pounds from the time he died, going in reverse to before he died.
Well, you gotta remember it happened.
Nah.
Well, all that shit happened in a year. What's it called? When Jesse got locked up, it happened in a year. All that shit that was going
But
down.
he wasn't
and shit.
fat when we saw him in
Well,
that
probably
year.
he lost weight. He lost weight
Or
when
gained weight, you
fucking
mean?
he gained
He
weight,
wasn't-
and then he lost weight. He probably got mad that his uncle was making fun of his weight, so he worked out and lost
That's
the weight
not
again.
what happened.
Well, how do you know?
Because the timeline showed that it didn't happen that way.
No, because it's fair. I'm just saying what happened. He was locked up for months. Like it was 12 years a slave for Jesse for like months. So Todd probably got fat, was eating a lot of pizzas because that's what he was getting. And they probably the neo-Nazis made fun of his face. He looked like a fat Jew. No pun intended. But told him you look fat, and then he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna work out, and he worked out.
Don't try to reason it. That's not what happened.
Well, that's what happens in my narrative. To talk myself out of it.
Your narrative's wrong.
Sucks.
Yeah,
How do you
exactly.
know? No, my narrative is right. All right.
No, your narrative is trash. That's not what happened.
To you.
Fam, to everybody else that saw fat ass Todd.
Yeah, he was fat. Man. He had that beer belly. I was like, at first I thought they was just gonna show him from like the cage shit, and I thought there was just gonna be one scene and that was it. Nah, man, he took Jesse on a field trip while his uncles went on an outing and shit like that, and because he wanted to cover up he killed his housemate, his housekeeper. Why?
Found his money.
So he had to kill her.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, but he left her there for days, and Jesse was like, what the fuck? And he was so calm about it. Todd was so damn calm about everything. Want to make some soup? And having her body just laying there. And Jesse just like, what the fuck?
But I mean, again, if you were looking forward to it, and for some strange reason, if you needed the closure,
It was nice closure for the fans.
But I mean, the way the show ended, he got away. I saw him get away. He screamed as he was getting away. Yeah, literally.
He was screaming with joy because he was free.
Yeah,
he wasn't really free. He had to avoid the popo. But like I said, I enjoyed it because I enjoyed it more because it was literally fresh from my mind. Because if you watch this shit literally, having not rewatched the series and shit like that, you're probably going to be like, yeah, I didn't need this. But I literally watched it right because I literally wrapped up the series. And
Literally?
Literally.
Shit.
Anyway.
I mean, Skinny Pete and Badgers, that was cool to see.
Yeah, you gotta get some friends like Skinny. Let's get a round of applause for them.
Yeah. Friends to the end.
Friends to the end.
Friends to the end.
They gave him his money. They literally gave him every bit of money in their pocket to Jesse.
Most importantly, they gave him soap.
Soap. They had him sleep in the bed.
No, I mean, dead ass serious. Like, he had been locked up like a fucking slave, so he wasn't washing his own ass.
Yeah.
They didn't even give him the soap that was already out. They was like, nah, go on the bottom. There's good soap. Use that.
Yeah.
Like, that's a friend.
That was a friend. And then, like, Skinny Pete, like, he gave him his hat, and then they took his
Swapped out his cars. Was like, no, just hide this one.
And he was
Mexico.
like, I need money. And then they literally went in their pocket and gave him every money out of their pocket to him. And and then Jesse was like, why are you doing this? And Skinny Pete was like, you're my fucking hero, bro.
Yeah.
Because Jesse, if anyone that watched Breaking Bad, man, shit. You think it was a good addition to the series?
No.
Oh, well, I thought it was.
No. Because again, to me, it wasn't needed. Like, they just literally just did it. And it was like, again, for people with the nostalgia feel.
Oh, if you wanted if you wanted to know what happened to Jesse.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, it's like, how much more did you want to know? Like, again, when the series ended, they showed you he got away.
Well, it was more focused on Walter. It was Walt's story. If you want to know what happened with Jesse, because I don't know. Like I said, Will Gilligan, he wanted to just find some type of closure with Jesse because he felt Jesse deserved some type of closure. So, whatever. But at the end of the day, Breaking Bad is still one of the greatest TV shows of all time. So, how would you rank your, like, TV series?
The Wire, everything else.
Wow. Damn. To me, it's Breaking Bad. I love The Wire, but Breaking Bad's up there for me. It's Breaking Bad, The Wire, and that's it. Everything else.
For me, it's always going to be The Wire because the main character of The Wire was the city of Baltimore itself. So everybody was expendable.
I get it.
That made for a great watch. And even with season 2 being slow,
I hate
in retrospect, when you go back and evaluate everything, season 2 sets everything up for the rest of the series.
Season 2 needs to be watched, people. Don't listen to anybody otherwise that tells you do not watch season 2 of The Wire. You have to watch it.
Yeah.
Just for what happened.
It's slow as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it is.
Oh,
slow.
it is super slow. You gotta power through it. Yeah, how many episodes? 10 episodes for season 2? Yeah.
But I mean, when you're watching season 4, episode 6, you know what I'm saying, and there's a fucking tie-in that goes all the way back to season 2, you're like, oh shit.
See, well, Breaking Bad, it was like all the way through. That's pretty much what it was. When they put the pedal to the metal, it does not stop. And just when you think there's gonna be there's gonna be like a pause season, there's gonna be an off season, some random episode. Well, it was the Fly episode, but even that episode was good.
Yeah.
Like Breaking Bad, and even it had a great ending to the series. It was like literally the perfect ending for Walt's story and shit. The El Camino was a great epilogue. Now all that's left is Saul, for Better Call Saul, which is also a great show too.
See, for me, it basically just comes down to if you prefer realism with a little bit of sci-fi action that you can only see in the TV shows or movies, as to why you would determine The Wire or Breaking Bad.
How was that sci-fi in Breaking Bad? It was science, bitch.
I mean, fam, some of the shit that took place, you're just like, that's not gonna happen.
What?
I mean, when the 2 fucking assassins are just sitting on the motherfucker's bed while he's taking a shower, and all of a sudden they just randomly get a phone call and they just disappear with the axe.
That was just great writing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was just great writing, like, man. Fam,
everybody that lives in that neighborhood, nobody sees these motherfuckers walk in, a pizza's hanging off the fucking roof, and he's just able to shower and get out, and just
Walt was just lucky, man. That's all it was.
He just doesn't see what takes place.
That was just great writing.
Versus The Wire, you know what I'm saying? Omar gets taken out by
a kid,
and people are pissed off about that. But I'm like, fam, that was the fucking story for One Love and fucking Nas. Remember, he goes up to the rooftop, kids hiding because he killed the dude. The 12-year-old kid himself. Well, that was real.
Yeah. But that was a rap.
No, but what I'm saying is this shit happens. Come on, man. What I'm saying is what rap's based on.
I know.
The reality.
I know. But that was just
like unbelievable. And some of the shit just it takes a little imagination, more imagination than it would for The Wire. And I'm not downplaying that. I'm just calling it for what it is.
Great writing. It was great.
No, it's amazing writing. But I'm saying there's still that element where you're like, okay, bro. I think
with that you would get so caught up into the story, you just kind of just let it go on certain stuff. Some stuff you just let it go and shit. Like how was Jesse? How the fuck was Walter supposed to know that the drug dealer, that Jesse was about to kill the drug dealers and just runs him over at that precise moment? Yeah. Or when he told James' dad, when he talked to James' dad, lets Jane die, and Jane's dad just happens to work for the fucking what's it called, the airport people, and then all the fucking planes crashing to get all the plane crashes in together and shit like that. That was just luck. That's just the universe, but. Whatever the case, Breaking Bad, The Wire, and everything else. Not Game of Thrones.
Nah.
Not Lost.
Nah.
And maybe not.
I'll put Sopranos as number 3.
3.
Sopranos was just, it was too good.
Game of Thrones was right there, but no.
They fucked it up.
They fucked it all up. And the writers are in hiding, trying to write the Star Wars shit, seeing how they're going to fuck that up.
Oh, God.
God indeed.
Sopranos for me was really good because it took the template that The Godfather put out and they just put it on fucking X.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, it was like, okay, we're not even going to focus on the fact these guys are mobsters. We're just focused on the fact that these are everyday guys like you and I. Their lifestyle is just that of a mobster lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's really what it was.
I mean, there are a lot of good things about that show, Fargo. People say that's a great show. And the people say, like, Snowfall, they said they're putting that shit right up there with Breaking Bad. I watched second season, and I'm like, it's cool. It's not there yet. Because there's not a fall off, but they're saying, like, Snowfall is literally right there. And there's another show. Oh, I was watching Dark Knight too, and I think your idea might be right. They should do a Harvey Dent TV series.
Yeah.
They have to have
work.
That would be tight.
They have to do a Harvey Dent. And I was watching it, I was like, Batman has to be in it, but he doesn't have to be in it. It has to literally just focus on Harvey Dent type of shit. Like Bruce Wayne and Batman could show up, but it's not focused on, make it be like a mystery. Like have him try to figure out who Batman is and shit.
Honestly, I wouldn't even have them show up. I would just have Batman just be on the news. So, like, as he passes by into the buildings, they're talking about, oh, Batman, came through. Like, you don't even have to have him in there. Just make him a presence.
Yeah,
I feel like that would be
makes
better.
sense. Yeah.
Oh, show Bruce Wayne, at least. Have Bruce Wayne
Every
show
now
up.
and then.
I mean, he would
Every
have
now and
to.
then, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they intertwine a lot.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
it would have to be in there.
Yeah, but still, one of the TV, man. Power.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That was Keisha.
Yep. And this was me right after it happened.
Give me what I want!
Yeah. I was glad. It was about time.
I mean, they didn't have nothing else for fucking Lala to do, so they just...
All she was doing was irritate the fuck out of me.
Her acting was just, oh my God.
Like, I remember just sitting there. I remember after one episode, I was just like, somebody need to give Carmelo a Nobel Peace Prize for having to sit through these reads. This shit is garbage.
She can't act for shit.
He has to actually sit there and support that.
She can't act for shit,
No,
man.
Even her death scene was bad.
I won't say it was that bad.
No, it was bad.
That was the best acting she gave.
Nah,
Tasha, please! Tasha, please!
Oh my God!
Even how her head went on a swivel, too. It was like, damn. Like that shit.
Oh, shit. Tyreek needs to die. I was telling my homegirl what I feel is going to happen in the next few episodes. I predict what's going to happen is that Tariq is literally going to become the new Ghost. And who is Keisha's son's name?
Cash.
Cash is going to be the new Tommy, and then that new chick is going to be Tasha. The new chick in his dorm is going to be Tasha. Tyreek's going to end up owning a club and shit like that. I think the last episode is going to take place in like the future and shit, like 5 years
She's
later.
gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
That girl ain't showed up in since he got kicked out.
It don't make sense. She'll show up again. You know how the show
I mean,
goes.
he's probably gonna find out and kill her.
That too. Well, there's gonna be a Tasha replacement. You know, probably in the next few episodes, Tyreek's gonna get a girlfriend or some shit. But yeah, Tyreek is literally gonna take over for Ghost and shit, and then Ghost is gonna die.
I wouldn't put it past anybody if they killed everybody off except Tariq, and then they took that long ass break, and then when they came back, it's like 20 years later.
And the next 5 episodes is just the Tariq show.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
With Dre still in the cut.
Yeah, probably. I was just thinking about it. They shouldn't have killed off Angie. They should have killed off Angie and 50's character, Kanan. Because they talk about Kanan like almost every fucking episode they mention his name. It's like, so why'd you kill him then? When did he die? Last season? Or the season before that?
Season 5.
Oh, that was last season, yeah. They shouldn't have killed him. Gim and Angie, they should not have killed.
I mean,
We still gonna keep watching.
that's just what it boils down to.
Where do we rank the Power? Because you know it's gonna have a stupid ending. You gotta know how stupid.
Shit.
Definitely still above Empire.
Everything's above Empire. Everything. Empire just said, fuck it. They're in their last season. Thank God. Ugh.
What else happened in Power?
Shit.
Oh, Tasha lost the earring. So
Whole lot of
everybody
shit.
noticed that.
She lost the earring.
In the scuffle with Lakeisha, you notice when she left, she only had one earring in
Oh,
her
so you
ear.
know Tommy's gonna find it.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And then he's gonna probably think Ghost did it.
Yep.
He's gonna probably think Ghost put her up to it.
Yep. And the cops are going to think that either Ghost or Tommy did it. They always do. I mean, that just goes to show how, again,
And he forgot about
Lakeisha
it.
wasn't built for that, man. Like, you fold over a forged document with paperwork. Like, you mean to tell me when Tommy got that house, you didn't bother to ask, okay, well, whose name's on the deed? So that way I know how to move forward. You just take it in stride, and you smile, and then that's it. And you find out from a cop that it's a forged document that makes you think that there's still payments being made on the house. So if they catch Tommy, it's a wrap. But then he comes home and says, "Nah, it's paid for. It's yours." And then now you look stupid because you done signed the piece of paper saying you tanked your turn. Like, just get her the fuck out of here.
And then after that, she was gonna pack everything up when Tasha showed up because she's like, yeah, he's gonna kill me. I'm gonna end up like Holly. I knew in the beginning of the episode when Tommy's mom shows up and mentioned Holly, I was like, yep. Lala's gonna die because they haven't heard Holly's name in like how long, and then they just bring her ass up.
They mentioned the last episode too.
They did?
Yep. They mentioned it all fucking season, actually.
Well, I guess it's they really made potent to talk about what happened in this time around, and I was like,
every time Holly got mentioned, I was like, we're getting closer.
But this time when the mom specifically told Lala about Holly, I was like, okay, she about to die. I didn't think Tasha was gonna do it. I really didn't think Tasha was going to do it. That's
Poetic justice. I brought you in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll take you out.
That was her BFF too. Damn shame.
Keyword was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Well, the fuck? I feel Ghost is going to kill Tasha.
We saw Paid in Full. You know. Saw what happened with Rico and Mitch.
I feel Ghost is going to kill Tasha. And right in front of Tariq. That's what I really feel. That's what might happen. Who knows? Anyway, the show's gonna be gone for 2 weeks for whatever the fuck reason. Come back for the next few episodes and then take a fucking 3-month break.
Now, Ghost just gonna kill the nigga that she talks to. He don't want to kill her. He just wants to kill the motherfuckers that she talks to.
Because he needs possession of her.
Yeah.
Even though he fucking cheated on his. The whole shit is around some fucking old pussy that he got.
Which is literally old pussy at this point because
it's all rotten and shit.
Pussy ain't there no more. It's gone.
Except in the subconscious.
Oh, shit.
Except in the subconscious. And she hasn't even showed up again. I'm surprised she hasn't showed up. So you brought her back just for that one little scene and that was it. Like again, they shouldn't have killed Angie. They should not have killed her. They should have waited till like the last 5 episodes. They should have done a
lot of things. Let's just be clear.
They should have done a lot of things. You can tell this.
I was gonna say that shit, man. You can tell they were you guys. I'm like, they shouldn't have done a lot of shit.
They let Sax live. They had a bag over his head ready to go, and they let him go. And
it's I don't know who's the chick's name. The writer of this shit.
I don't
know. She writes this shit, and it's all in her mind. Like, yeah, this is great. This is fire. I'm
just tired of seeing Terrence J every single week after the show.
Why do you watch that?
Because I just gotta hear what she.
You gotta hear the bullshit.
Because I gotta hear what she has to say.
Because she's on there.
So it's the same thing. Like at the end of every show in the past, where she'll explain.
So what's her expiration for killing? What's her reasoning?
Good people don't last in the series. Which I was like, yeah, that's true. Good people don't last. That's fine.
Well, obviously,
makes sense.
Sky is blue.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's basically what it was. she got into the game, she got in way too deep than she was ready for, and
shit.
By the time she's ready to get out, damage has already been done.
Was French Montana there? Was the super fan Fabulous there? I mean?
Nah, they played it cool. It was just Tommy's, the actor that plays Tommy, Lala, and then one of the writers. Thank God.
Thank God.
Because if I saw Casanova and that motherfucker, I'd have been like, all right, bro.
What, Casanova was on that episode?
No, but I would have, just...
Could have been a super fan. Who knows?
I don't even... Whatever, man. Whatever. I don't know why y'all... I see it on my on-demand and I skip right past it because I ain't gonna watch this. I was so used to watching the writer doing them little sit-down interviews and talk about what happened. I was comfortable with that. I don't want to watch Terrence J.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. You just have to wait for 5 minutes to get into it.
On mine, they have them separated. They completely have them separated.
No, I know. What I'm saying is that what we're used to seasons before with the writer talking about it immediately after the credits.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's the same thing in this. You just have to wait 5 or 7 minutes to get to her talking, and then you just get back.
Nah, I'm good off that. I don't love it like that. Having attached to the episode, fuck out of here. So I've been getting the fuck up out of here as soon as them credits were. Oh no, they got to show what's gonna happen next week. But yeah. Ugh.
It's got bad out here, man. I'm looking for kids trying to get them their drugs to sell because they past doing shit. Motherfucker didn't even give him a chance to introduce himself. You got that shit on you? What the fuck? Ain't you supposed to be teaching me fucking acting?
Yeah, this is why I just...
Hey, man, you got that shit on you?
What?
You heard him.
Yeah, so of course Tariq transfers to a new school because he got kicked out from last school.
For being a thug.
The teacher didn't even waste time hey, man, I heard you got them drugs on you?
What the
literally said those words.
Yeah, and he's like, huh? And he's like, I know why you got kicked out of school. So come on, you gonna hook me? He's like, what the like, fam, what?
Who writes this shit?
Come on, man.
Why am I watching this shit? And then it's why do we watch this? This is like WWE, but we know this is gonna end.
I'm glad I don't be watching shit like this.
But I'm telling you, Martin, the first 3 seasons, the first 3 seasons were great. It was great television.
You can tell me that all you want.
It started going downhill. Season 3 was good, but that's
But you know what I meant. It was great.
As soon as
television.
they introduced the lean, it was like, all right.
Then after season 4,
that's the lean season.
No, when it jumped the shark as soon as they killed his daughter. That's when the show officially jumped the shark.
They jumped the shark when
15
fucking Kanan escaped the fucking locked up building under fire.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
And went and nobody noticed him hiding with his cousin who was a police officer.
That's when it jumped the shark. That's the jump the shark. The other moment, I guess it was the Free Willy moment, was when...
What?
The Free Willy moment. That's what I call that. That's the jump the shark. Free Willy was when... What's his name?
Sea animals.
What's her name died? When the daughter...
Raina.
When Raina got killed. That was so random. I remember me and JC the whole episode when that moment leaked. It was like... Huh? That was the most weirdest shit. Like, huh?
I always say it's the moment when Tariq went with both the dudes into the rich lady's house and they had to kill her because he mentioned their names.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, all right, I know what's happening now.
And then that's when she started making up
come
shit.
on, let's go. Like, okay, so, all right, okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Talk about some good shit. Even though we watch this bullshit, but we gotta keep watching.
Okay, I understand what's going on.
Just
Give me what I want.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just get to the end.
Rhyme and Rhythm. Netflix, you got one.
Rhythm and flow.
Rhythm and Flow. Rhyme and Rhythm and Flow. VH1 has to be kicking themselves because this could have been their shit. The people from Love and Hip Hop, did they produce this shit? Because it looks Love and Hip Hop-y.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah. Same production company.
Oh, wow. Netflix gave them the bag? Okay, good for y'all.
Well, but from the sounds of it, they just wanted to do something different that wasn't traditional TV.
It's literally the rap American Idol. Yep. I was really skeptical about it because I was like, I ain't gonna watch this shit. But then I started seeing a lot of good praises, and JC said it was great, so I'm like, you know what? Let me watch this shit. And the first 3 episodes, it's a 3-week shit, so they're gonna show 3 episodes a week.
Well, they showed 4 this week because they were 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it was 4.
LA and then each of their cities.
It was LA,
New York,
Chicago, New York, and Atlanta. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was just like, huh. And I liked, and they didn't waste time showing. They showed some bad performances, but they didn't want to get you like that.
What I liked about it was, so this is what I'm invested.
Yeah, same here.
I went into it just open minded, like, okay, well, let's see what they got. I left each one of those episodes with my fucking notes, like, okay, this is the one I think is going to advance next week.
I looked at his notes, people.
Like, shit. I'm looking at it now like a scout, like an A&R. Like,
God.
That's
okay,
crazy.
Who's got it? Like, they do so fucking well with it because unlike American Idol, which the auditions are based on just laughing at the people who fuck up,
which were funny.
They're actually looking for people in the midst of it. Instead of focusing on the fuck ups, they just montage it all.
Yeah.
So they'll get to the few stories which are like, yeah, you're good, you're going, or you got something, it's just not there yet, so we're not going to let you go.
Right.
Then they go into the middle, which lasts about 2 minutes tops. 2 minutes tops, period. It's just the montage of the fuck ups.
Yeah.
And then they get back to the ones that...
Yeah, they were there, but they didn't quite make it.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, they didn't make them look stupid.
Yeah. But what fucked me up, obviously, the first episode, fucking first 5 minutes into it, Nipsey's there.
Yeah, that was random.
What?
Like, literally, just like, you're like...
What the fuck?
Like, literally. T.I. stops in L.A. and he's like, he narrates it and he goes, I went to go see my man Nipsey, but little did we know that was the last time we would see each other.
And was that the marathon closing shit and everything? Nipsey had like what kind of program?
Because Mars from 1500 Nothing, he has that academy. So,
okay.
So Nipsey took him to the academy, and then that's where they got one of the rappers from.
They filmed this shit They filmed it last year. I remember.
I didn't realize because Larissa has Nipsey as her screensaver on her phone. Mm. I didn't realize that picture was from that day.
Oh fuck!
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow. He caught the shit out of him.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up for a moment. I was like, "Fuck."
We're getting all this posthumous Nipsey
legit,
footage and music.
Fuck.
So, yeah. In a short period of time. That's random.
But no, I this is great, man.
Oh yeah.
Like it's really fucking.
So what's JC's scouting report?
My top 3 from each city, man. I got 3 from each city that I'm keeping my eyes on. In LA, it was Ali Dominique, D Smoke, who looks like he's related to Sir.
Cool. Yeah, he was cool. Yeah, I remember D Smoke.
And then Old Man Saxon, man. Old Man Saxon reminds me of E40.
Yeah, I remember him. D Smoke's the one from Inglewood, right?
Huh?
D Smoke's the one from Inglewood. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He said Inglewood, and I was like, are you related to Sir?
And that's the one that
you look like you're related to Sir.
He probably is.
He broke down.
Aaron threw a pick.
Halfway through, he was speaking Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep, I remember that performance. I remember that performance.
So those were those 3. Inglewood 4, he's cool, but of course he's gonna have an uphill battle. So I want to see how he goes from there. New York to me though had 3 of the best.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Puerto Rican chick Beans.
Yeah. I
How
remember her.
she grabbed control of the mic. She had Fat Joe and Jadakiss shook.
That's the
because
one with
of what
the
she was spitting.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like just how hard she was spitting. It's like this 5'2" Puerto Rican girl. Like you wouldn't expect it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she was
cute too.
nuts. She rapped her ass off. Flawless Real Talk, which has some dope ass. His stage presence, his
Flawless
lyricism,
Real
his
Talk,
punchlines were on point.
Yeah.
And then Felicia George, who came out looking like Erykah Badu, and then did a fucking performance look like Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh yeah, Felicia
I was like,
George.
fucking best of both worlds.
I saw her and I was like, dollar signs.
Yeah.
I was like, if she wins or not, she's gonna go somewhere.
In Atlanta, I got Bad News.
Oh yeah, that was also judge. We gotta talk about the judges there.
Yeah, we'll get to the judges after.
Okay. Bad News. I like Bad News.
Troyman, which was one of the cats from the barbershop.
Yeah, he has an Anderson .Paak vibe.
Yeah. And I gotta give it to her, man. London B, when she came on and she dominated the set.
London B, yeah.
The one with the hairstyle with the shaved side.
That's the one I'm talking. That's the one I'm talking about. She's a star.
Fucking dope.
She's the one that T.I. looked at and he was like, I can make up for Iggy Azalea from this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, like he saw dollar signs with that shit.
She was dope. Mm-hmm. Her stage presence was just
fire. That's
like I have your attention. Yeah. Don't try to leave. I got it. It's mine.
Oh yeah.
And then from Chicago, Big Mouth Bo, who of course was the one that Chance just picked out right from the library, the poetry reading.
Yeah.
She was amazing. Like I looked at Chance too and I was like, yeah, because I would have yelled at you if you let her go to the fucking performance without taking her right away.
Yeah. She was cool.
Yeah, her performance was nice.
You got that dude from Denver?
Jacob Campbell, he's gonna be my sleeper. That's the one I'm he's
watching.
The dark horse.
As soon as he came out, I was watching him, and I'm like, I like in his whole story and in his rap performance. I was like, oh, I like him.
Yeah,
I like him. And who's that dude from New York again? The one, the one they let him go past. Oh man, what's his name?
Which one?
In New York. What was
my top 3?
Probably. What's his name?
Flawless Real Talk.
Yeah, Flawless Real Talk. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. The one with the fade and shit like that, until they would get their hands in the air, and then he was about to walk off the stage, and then they'll go like, "Am I still going to New York?" And Cardi's like, "Oh yeah, you're going to Los Angeles."
Yep.
I remember that part.
And then third from Chicago, Sasha Go Hard.
Oh, her. I'm kind of in on her.
Well, I was at first until I realized just how much she's actually been putting work in.
Yeah.
And her name resonates. So her name is out there. So that's
that's how she was. It was like an automatic yes. As soon as she was like, yeah, you don't pick her.
Then I got 4 wild cards.
Who's the wild card?
Arian, the 18-year-old in high school.
I'm in on him.
In Chicago.
I know you're talking about.
I'm on him, but he has enough where I'm like, I don't know his age might help him throughout this process.
Like, because
he is young.
Until you see the next round, which is going to be quite interesting, but we're going to see. Go on.
Jay Ham, also from Chicago, the other 18-year-old who was in college. The first one.
I was on him.
See, they're but you see something. There's something in there where
potential.
Okay. Sam Be Yourself from Chicago, the white boy that could pose off as an opening act for Burner.
I see who I remember.
Like I told Larissa when we're watching.
I was the glasses, right?
Yeah, I was like, that white boy has a lane, and that is perfect for what he is right now because he will have a cult following after this.
The one with the glasses, right? Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he looked like a pothead rapper.
Yeah,
no, dead ass.
He looks like his fan base would be potheads who skateboard.
He's like an anonymous. He's like an anonymous, pretty much.
So, and that's stuff it's funny how I'm putting it like, I'm looking like a scout in A&R, but really that's how you have to do it because
you pretty much picked every one that I picked that I'm picking up.
The judges keep reminding them like, it's not enough that you know how to rap. Mm-hmm. Can you help us make money?
There was a lot of da rappers in that bitch.
It was.
Like when you heard, there was you thought I was even getting annoyed at that shit. I'm like, damn nigga, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
Like it got to a point even I was looking, I was like, I can't make money of you. Like, if I want to hear I'll just listen to these niggas. Like there's a lot of So
the fuck is that?
A lot of them. There was a lot of them, and I was like, fam.
A lot of them.
The nigga in Atlanta.
Turbocharged rappers and shit.
The nigga in Atlanta that like went down to the ground. He's like, and Big Boy and T.I. were like,
what the fuck is this?
What
the hell did you say?
And then my last wild card is Kay Machiavel from New York. The chick with the curly hair.
The one with the midriff? Like, who showed her stomach?
I think so, yeah. She was cool enough where it was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it. You're probably not as developed yet as the other femcs on here, But she did have something enough where I was like,
I was looking at some
I'll
of them
put
like,
the bar right at you.
yeah, it's cool to look at them, but the next rounds are going to be the most interesting ones.
Next round's gonna be the ciphers, the battle,
And the collabs.
the collabs. And that's what I'm saying. This
And the
is why
videos.
this is what separates this out from American Idol. They're bringing top names in the industry right now for that collaboration shit. They brought Janae Aiko, Ty Dolla $ign. These guys are gonna be making records with them.
Anderson Paak too.
Yeah. Like,
Yo, all right.
I'm telling you.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna get to it tomorrow. I promise. I'm gonna.
Oh, wait, you can wait till
get right
Wednesday
to it.
so you can really
Well,
binge
no,
it all.
get to it
I'll
tomorrow
get through it
to get to
tomorrow, and then
Wednesday,
Wednesday I'll just watch
Yeah,
the
because they showed the trailer for the next 4 episodes. I was like, oh, y'all going in?
This sounds like almost like a nationwide artist development type shit.
No, it is.
Damn near.
That's
what
what
it
really
is.
crazy when you really think about it. You
It
know what
is
I mean?
artist development.
What I liked about reading all this too was that, of course, first prize is $250,000, and then you perform for Spotify's Rap Caviar, which of course we all know is the #1 playlist
Right.
that Spotify presents for the culture.
Right.
It's to perform, I think, for a stage set for that. But what I appreciated was it was that they weren't trying to tie them to no publishing,
They're not trying to sign them.
no, yeah, it
wasn't
was
no
no
record
signing.
deal or
Yeah,
nothing
no.
like that.
It was like,
It's
you know,
the
you know, free will.
exposure, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
I pretty much for anybody that's
I like
on
that
this
shit.
show,
Yeah.
anyone that's on the show, you won because you're
Yeah.
getting like recognition. You're getting recognition and shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
doesn't
you're
matter.
getting put on a global platform, really.
Yeah,
And you're getting judged by great, like we're not just talking about any names like New York. So for LA, it was
the regular
the three
judges.
of them, which was Chance,
Yeah.
T.I., and Cardi. But then they brought Snoop as the guest judge.
I thought he should have been a main judge for the whole
That's
shit.
what I thought,
to be
too.
honest, he should have stayed the entire
but
time.
Snoop
I know.
Snoop does
Alex.
fucking
busy,
everything.
man.
So
Like,
you know,
seriously,
yeah,
he's
Martha-
always doing shit.
yeah.
like everybody
always-
forgets he's got TBS shows and shit. Like
He's about to do it,
yeah.
dude. I just saw him
Yeah.
VH1. He's about to do a Halloween special with Martha
Yeah.
Stewart.
There you go.
He just stays busy, even though he stays on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's been posting memes.
That's true, man. He is always doing something.
Yep.
yeah.
Like, it's just wild.
And then he'd be on FaceTime, smoking weed, doing nothing. You think he's an old like this old ass nigga,
then
all
he,
out of touch, and then you see him.
wrong.
Yeah.
And then Snoop had the West Coast version of that Puff and that contestant
Puff,
GIF.
yeah.
You know
He
the
was
one where
"Where
Puff's
you
like
fr-"
staring at him, and then the guy's just like,
He's like,
And they go back and forth,
so he
yeah.
tells
Snoop had that
Inglewood,
with
he
D
said,
Smoke.
Oh
he
shit.
was like, where you from, homie? Oh, I'm from Inglewood. Nah. Where you from, homie? And they just stare at you. I'm from Inglewood. And then Snoop puts his shades up and he just look like a damn pothead
like,
smiling.
I like that because you didn't fall under pressure.
But he was smiling though. I'm like, this.
Shit.
I was like, even I was like, Inglewood was like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
I was like, shit.
Oh, I know what he meant.
I know
shit.
what you meant.
Say Long Beach. Just say Long Beach. Say 19th Street. But yeah, so that was LA. Then they went to New York, and Cardi had Fat Joe and Jadakiss.
Yeah, that was a
with
good
her.
line. That was a good
Oh,
lineup.
shit.
That was a real
And
good.
then
I think yeah, go on.
and then Tip went to Atlanta, and he had Big Boy and Quavo.
Now,
judge
can we
with
talk
him.
about what Quavo did? The funniest part of it.
Quavo needs a
He
show.
was a pothead. Like, no, the part where he said the dude that was what was his name? Gifted.
He said lyric L gift or something like that. And so then
The dude's da 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 da.
so they're like, "How'd you get your name?" And he's like, "Well, I just think everything's a gift from God."
And then Quavo goes, "Well, maybe your gift is not rap."
And when I tell you, T.I. said,
I did the same shit. No, because when old boy was rapping, it does a zoom in on Quavo, and he just had Quavo, and he just has this blank high look. There's this regular look. He's just like staring at him, and I'm like, this nigga is blunted, and he ain't hearing one word this nigga's saying. You know, he raps literally the same way. And then he was like, maybe your gift is just not
rapping.
music. And then T.I. laughed when he said it. Then Quavo was like, dude, don't laugh.
Yeah.
He's like, don't say that. Because it was so fucked up because they're standing on stage and shit.
"Yeah."
But
And then Chicago was actually a Midwest audition.
Okay.
So it wasn't just
That makes
Chicago.
sense.
So his judges there were Twista and Royce the 5'9".
Royce the 5'9" has a
Whoa.
great poker face. When everyone was
Yeah.
right, he was just sitting
Oh, yeah.
there. No,
Yeah.
like when you see like Twista like nodding his head and Chance is nodding his head, Royce is just sitting there, not even bobbing his head, just staring. And I'm like, is he feeling this? Like, all right, I don't know if you high.
But that's kind of like how I am. When I hear new shit, I'm just like, I'm focused. I want to know
But
exactly.
some of these
you know what I mean?
motherfuckers
Like,
This man.
But some of them
Yeah.
are really fucking raw though. It's just like, I like it. But
yeah, nah, I feel it. But I mean,
but
at the
Royce
same
is like a
token-
super lyrical ass dude, so he's used to that type of shit.
And you got to look at it as a judge too. You know
Right.
what I mean? That
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's cool to fan out and shit, or like, you know, this dude got
You know what's
something,
crazy is when I'm
but
watching some of the performers, I know when they're going to
still
get
gotta judge this shit.
When I was watching some of these dudes perform, I knew when they were getting eliminated because they sound like the motherfuckers that perform out here, if you know what I mean. The stage presence is just trash. They're just walking around, not doing shit. I'm like, oh, you doing that shit I see out here all the damn time. Nope, you ain't gonna make it.
The one cat though that from Chicago that showed up with the Billie Jean jacket, I thought for sure he was out of there.
The Billy Joe, oh yeah.
But the white, but
his energy though.
But that's what I'm saying. When it ended, I was like, you know what? I'm not mad at it.
Me neither.
Because his stage presence actually, I'd see that. I'd make fun of him and laugh at him on Twitter, but I would see it.
He said flat out, I went to the store and I knew I had to shine bright, so I just bought the shiny shit so you will remember me. So I'm like, fuck. So yeah, next week's gonna be this Wednesday when it drops, it's gonna be the real test when they got to do the ciphers, the battles.
And I think it's the collab or it's the video.
The videos and the collabs.
They're doing a full-fledged music video set for these guys. Like, I'm telling you.
They're going out the way.
This is so fucking dope how they're doing this. Like, it's no half-ass shit.
Yeah.
And so then when I start at the end of it, I was looking at it, I text you guys and I was like, I don't think it stops here. I think they're coming to the Bay Area next year.
Oh, they have to.
Like, I put 4 regions up that I feel like they have enough to move on and do a series out of this realistically at least 5 years. Next year, I got the Bay Area, I got Houston, I have St. Louis, and Philadelphia.
I can see that. I can legit see that. That makes sense. That makes sense, especially Philly with Meek and shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, personally, I don't know how I feel about St. Louis, but I do know that it could work.
Well, I say St. Louis because of
Yeah. No, I knew what you were saying.
Yeah.
Or go back to the same spot.
You always need a Midwest city.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and the judges, man, like at first I was looking at Cardi, because I remember they did this last year when Cardi was literally just blowing up. Like it's like Invasion of Privacy just came out, and they literally gave her this Netflix show.
Yep.
And I was just sitting there, and I'm thinking to myself, that could have been you, Nikki.
No.
Because I was thinking, if anybody who has more success than Cardi, it would have been the perfect spot for Nicki Minaj to sit and judge, especially with female rappers and shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, it would have been the perfect spot, but she burned the bridges, so.
No.
Cardi did good, though. I like what she said, because she kept it real. She was like, yeah, you're going to be in there with industry people, and he was saying if you're going to make money or not. Yeah, I don't know. She didn't say it like that, but
It's more vulgar.
yeah, true. I'm gonna do this.
So it's uncensored.
Of course,
It's completely uncensored.
nice.
Netflix.
She told
man,
she
you
told a
never
white
know.
boy. She told a white boy, "You're okay, but am I going to think about you when I'm getting fucked?"
No.
And right then and there, I was like, "Yeah,
No.
yeah."
Yeah, she was.
I'm committed now.
Yeah, she kept it
Now
real.
I really want to watch this shit.
Yeah, and T.I. is just great being all his vocabulary and shit. And
Well, you know, it's T.I.
What did Cardi say? How do you know so many words?
I said, Miss Cardi, I was incarcerated. Miss Cardi, I was incarcerated.
Then there's Chance, and then I just realized you were recording that forgettable album, and then you were giving people advice. That's funny.
To me, it don't matter though.
I know he's a Grammy winner.
Man's got a Grammy winner.
Yeah,
Like,
no, call it.
He can make honestly, he can make trash albums the rest of the way, and as a fan, I will make fun of it and laugh at it. But if I want to get my foot in the industry,
Yeah, take his advice.
Who's somebody better? He came and got a Grammy without a label.
Yeah.
That's somebody you
I was
really
just
want to
gonna say
learn
that shit,
from.
Completely independent.
Yeah.
Fucking basically off a quote unquote mixtape.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What I'm looking at Monday Night Football right now, and Aaron Rodgers just fucking bombed it, and this nigga just made a crazy ass catch.
And he's a yard short.
No, it was touchdown.
Give it to
Look
Aaron
like a yard
Jones.
short.
Let Aaron Jones get in there.
Look, knee down. I don't know. It looked like he's a yard short.
Whatever the case, but yeah, rhythm and flow.
Yeah.
Okay, rhythm and flow. That's just.
That is if you love this culture, that is a mandatory watch.
And they're good as.
That's why I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And they're good. And they're good raps too. Like the songs and everything they do, they're good ass raps. Like.
Cool. I don't want to cut you off. I want you to finish because I still want to keep talking about it. But let's give everybody involved with this a round of applause, man.
Yeah,
The contestants, to the judges, to the producers, everybody involved with this. This is a great fucking production.
It really is. I hope they do a season 2. I really hope they do.
Busby's not lying. Some of them bars, I was sitting on the couch just.
Shit.
They should get Pusha T as the judges.
Legit sitting there just, you got, okay, yeah.
And
I fuck with you.
And it's just
yeah.
one verse. Oh,
Yeah.
you remember the XX Tension looking ass motherfucker that showed up in Chicago
With the fucking baby head around his dick.
As soon as I saw that, I was like,
what?
Yeah, there was some dudes like, yeah, I'm inspired by XXYX, man. I was like, oh, DMX, and then I really looked at it. I was like, no, you're 18. No, you need triple X. Oh,
You can tell Royce was just so uncomfortable during that one.
look at his best friend's Eminem, man.
Nah, but I don't even think Eminem
Real
did that
shit.
because he's looking at it like, I think he's doing dark rap.
Like, this nigga Eminem talked about putting an umbrella in somebody's pussy and opening it up. It doesn't get more vulgar than that.
Yeah, but that's not a baby head around your necklace going down to your dick dark.
Yeah, well, M could get dark, but anyway, I know what you mean. It was kind of just like, yeah, this is kind of crazy. Anyway, what's wrong with you?
None. You said M could get dark. I'm like, in what world?
Oh, I see what you did there. But yeah, great series. Can't wait for it. I can't wait for Wednesday. I really am anticipating for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wrestling and Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, Rhythm and Incarceration. This nigga, 6ix9ine. We keep talking about Snitch 9. He keeps popping up.
There we
So,
go.
reports came out that his sentencing ceremony. Sentencing ceremony.
Sentencing ceremony.
It's a ceremony. It's a celebration.
And for him, it is.
Yeah, it's a celebration, bitches.
For him, it is.
It got pushed up to December 18th. And pretty much from the looks of it, he's gonna be free. He's gonna be free.
There was a report that
God.
TMZ covered
Oh man, you
that had us all texting each other like,
What kind of shit is that?
yeah, just
literally
like,
those.
What kind of shit
Yeah.
is that?
The report is that he has just signed a lucrative $10 million record deal with a $2 million advance for one rap album and a Spanish album.
With 10K
A tell-all book.
A tell-all book. Didn't he just do that on the
Tell-all
stand?
book deal. No,
Yeah.
a deal.
Yeah, he did.
But that wasn't a deal.
That was a deal.
No, that was that was
get a deal.
No,
You gotta be specific.
That was terms of the deal.
Okay.
This is a partnership.
But that was a partnership.
No, that was not a partnership. That was like, you gonna get on that motherfucking stand for your freedom. You wanna act like a nigga, we gonna treat you like a nigga.
Well, I say nigga, so does that make me a nigga?
Yeah.
Nah.
Shut. $10 million and it's 10K records. I know this label. I'm very, very aware of this label.
I did research on this label and I said it makes all the sense just by looking at the two frontmen behind the scenes for the business.
Who is
I said
it?
it makes all the sense. in the world.
I mentioned them last week.
They look like complex niggas.
No, I mentioned the dudes last week. What's his name? Oh my God, Lucian.
Oh yeah,
That
I
motherfucker.
remember. I remember.
Yeah.
They look like
Yeah.
complex guys.
They're the ones that
Yeah.
signed it. And on this label is Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine. They're on
Yeah.
the same label. They're the one
Yeah.
that there's reports or rumor allegedly that they're the ones that instigated the beef between 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd. They wanted this shit to happen. And it's a white boy that runs
makes
this
sense.
shit. And his dad is the fucking one of the most powerful people in the industry. And
Yeah.
10K records, yeah, I know the fuck $10 million. That's how he gets the shit. That's how he gets the money like that. He's funding it. And what's even more funny is
I
that
really hope this shit flops.
oh,
I really hope to
the
God.
funniest shit about
Yeah, I
all this
hope it flops.
is that months ago, South by Southwest was going on. A little birdie told me that 10K Projects was out there. Dude, because they had some artists out there that they had to showcase and shit like that.
Right.
But they had behind the door meetings. And in these meetings, allegedly, they were talking about how to get they were brainstorming on how they were gonna promote 6ix9ine when he gets out of prison. Like they had full support, like how are we gonna push 6ix9ine when he gets out? And you know who was in these meetings, people? Who? Academics. Yeah.
You don't say.
You don't say. Academics was chilling in these meetings brainstorming with them and shit. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense.
It makes
It makes
perfect fucking
yeah,
sense.
because then he went on Twitter and he was talking about how people get on him for executive producing 6ix9ine's documentary and shit like that, which makes even more sense. So it's just like, oh man, Ak, you're gonna die.
I'm not gonna go that far.
Okay,
I mean,
not die. I mean, God already
I
tested
don't
him.
wish that on nobody.
I'm not
bro,
wishing
but
it too. But
I mean,
just
you
last
just
week,
don't know.
Casanova was on Everyday Struggle because him and Ak, like, what's it called? squash their beef or whatever. But what happened was that Casanova talked about how he would wait outside the complex offices waiting for fucking academics. And when he saw him in the club, he was thinking he was getting set up. But, you know, he said, let me talk to you outside. He's like, no, let me talk to you right here. Let me talk to you outside. And they talked it out. Academics talked his way out of it. But I looked at that as, oh, that's God testing you. That's God saying, keep playing with me. That's pretty much what it was. That's keep playing with me. Because the next person, Casanova forgives, but God doesn't. What's it? God forgives, Casanova don't? God forgives, other niggas don't? I don't know.
Casanova forgives, Nikki doesn't.
Oh yeah, you know Nicki don't. That'd be some shit. Academics get this ass whooped because of Nicki Minaj, or Nicki Minaj whoops academics' ass and slapping the shit out of them.
I would pay to see that shit.
Yeah, but that won't happen.
You sure?
Yeah.
She'll get
The
someone
way
else to
she
do it.
bigs up her husband, like...
Yeah, nah,
she's not
you
doing
right.
that.
Her husband would do
She
it.
won't let her husband catch a case.
Yeah. Man, can you imagine
Another
that
one.
shit?
Yeah.
Another one. But this shit, not academics. 6ix9ine getting a $10 million deal. Oh my god.
I don't know how I feel about it because
happens,
I don't necessarily know how I feel, not responding off it, but how valid this is, because the story literally came, and then the next day, since then, we haven't heard anything from
10K
it.
didn't. 10K Records. A spokesperson has not come out to confirm or deny it. They have just been quiet, and they let this shit rock.
And I could see it work both ways, because on one hand they're like, well, it's free pub, so let's just let it rock and let people talk for as long as possible. Mm-hmm. And even if it's not true, they're like, it's free pub, so let's not say anything. Yeah. Let's just, you know.
Yeah.
And you have 6ix9ine just chilling in jail, allegedly making all these statements, keeping his name out there, pretty much saying, yeah, I'm free and ain't shit you guys can do about it. I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna still do the same shit, but what the fuck is he gonna rap about? Because he can't rap about that gang shit no more.
No.
You can't talk about rapping being tough. You can't rap about none of that. What are you going to rap about?
The rap remix to Balamos.
What, in English too?
Let the river take you over.
Balamos!
Yeah.
Balamos!
And I've been waiting, baby.
Tekashi 12.
Jesus.
But that song still slaps. But yeah, I don't know what the hell he's gonna rap about. The Spanish shit, I think he'd be okay, but I don't think Spanish people are gonna be fucking with him.
Yeah, probably not.
It's just, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. God only
Women
knows.
that want to shake their ass will vibe to anything.
Even snitches.
I mean, that's been proven.
Yeah.
I want to make it perfectly clear. Like, that has been proven in hip hop.
I know, Blueface.
Like,
Blueface kind of fell.
They will shake their ass to anything.
Blueface kind of fell off a bit.
I'm just talking about when he first started, though.
Oh yeah, they still do.
You know what I mean?
But I'm saying Blueface's momentum kind of fell off a bit.
A little bit?
He's like, when I say a little bit, I mean a lot.
He dropped his track list and nobody talked about it.
At all, because Drake wasn't on there.
What?
He dropped his track list. Nobody,
man.
Over the weekend, nobody said anything about it.
At
least that I didn't see.
No one cared.
But I wasn't on social media like that. Again, I was watching old ass Unsolved Mysteries.
I was watching Breaking Bad, Had a Life.
Did we though? Because we was watching shit that came out years ago.
I was just gonna
But
say,
still,
y'all was
we
doing
weren't
that. I was
on.
making music.
We weren't on the internet.
I think Martine was the only one
I did go out there. Right.
representing us.
No, I
and
didn't
going forward and shit.
No, I did go out there for like a drink or two. And I was home before 10:30. Well, 11.
Once
o'clock.
again, I'm in the lead.
I went out for a hit, but that was just outside the door, and I went back in.
See, we go outside.
I'm
and
in
go
the
right back in.
I'd be like that old ass motherfucker that come out and just stand on the porch and just go,
Your yard.
nah, yeah, just, don't even say anything, just and just walk right back in. Yeah.
He's not like, there's nothing out here for
Yeah.
me. Shit.
You know, fucking Clint Eastwood's face in Gran Turismo. Just that's exactly what I
Gran Torino.
Gran Torino, yeah.
Speaking of that nigga, Pusha T, man, this motherfucker,
He mad,
he big mad. He can rap his fucking ass off.
but he
Yes.
But he, man, that record that leaked, what's it called, American Killers? American something. I didn't hear it. I only heard the snippet that JC sent me, and my God. That boy was rapping in that little 1 minute clip. I'm like, this nigga's just not letting the fuck up. So
Just goes and goes and goes.
apparently someone's been leaking his shit, and he's pretty mad about that. So he pretty much kind of let off a warning, and then he said, y'all niggas are weirdos. And I'm thinking, is he talking about Aubrey? Did Aubrey piss him off again?
He's just talking about in general.
Yeah.
This is weirdos.
You know, niggas are weirdos. That's how I feel about a majority of people. Niggas are fucking weird. How y'all feel about weirdos?
How do I feel about weirdos?
Yeah, like
They're
niggas are
weird.
just stupid for no reason. Just weird.
I never had to think about that. So
I never thought about it either.
seriously.
It's still right
how do I feel
now.
about weirdos? I'm gonna take
weirdos.
a devil's advocate. They're necessary.
Just to know that.
Just to know that there's an opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Just know that I'm on the right track.
I'm on the right side of history.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally on the right side of history. Cause
Like, okay, let's take this Joe Budden and Logic shit for example. Like, let's put that out there right now.
well,
There's a lot of fucking weirdos on both sides. Pro
yeah.
Joe, pro Logic.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of fucking weirdos
A lot of
that are
stands.
like riding to the they've been fighting since the podcast episode aired.
Well, if y'all don't know, people, Joe Budden pretty much did a whole segment talking about that new Logic record that dropped with French Montana, and Logic verse was more or less,
That shit was garbage.
I've heard worse.
You know, you could say that you heard worse. And
I've
that's
heard
fine.
Revival.
That doesn't mean
I've heard Revival.
That does not make the shit
Come
not
on, man.
trash.
I'm not ever gonna listen to it again. I'll tell you that.
That shit was garbage.
I've heard worse by him, but it was kind of just like that. Let's put it this way: if he was on Rhythm and Flow, he would have just gotten just nah, bro.
I don't ever want to hear Logic with any niggas that have made a killing off of a strip club anthem
At all.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's-
It didn't
doesn't
sound
seem like
right.
a good fit at
It didn't
all.
sound right.
Nah, I don't want to hear it.
But yeah, Joe Budden just went in on him and said that Logic is literally the worst rapper to ever touch the mic.
And see, the thing of it is that I understood what he was saying because he wasn't literal. He was basing it off of the song. And that's all it should have been based off of, which was just the response to the song. You know how you use hyperbole because you're just fixated on what is presented to you at that
definitely.
moment.
Yeah,
so it's just like
it's all jokes.
I'm just going.
Maul tried to back him away because he knew what was coming. He didn't want to deal with it, but Joe just kept
Like,
going.
nah.
Which was fine because I took it for what it was. If you listen to the episode, it wasn't like he came in was like old man Joe. You know, fuck everybody. Like they literally went bar for bar. And he was listening to it, and he's like, "This is fucking horrible. He's worst, like in the midst of it, he's worst fucking rapper." So that's what I took it was. But
And then he doubled down on Twitter.
But
about it.
people who don't listen and just want to be mad, and in this case, what do Logic fans call themselves?
Logic fans,
I don't
just
know.
Logicallys,
Hotliners?
Logicallys.
You said hotliners.
It comes up hotliners.
I call them Logicallys.
Let's call them hotliners.
Why hotliners?
Suicide hotline.
Suicide hotline.
You going to hell? Yeah, press it. Yeah.
There's powerful niggas
First 13 minutes of high. Going to hell, boy. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. Going to hell.
That's what I bet Jordan Lucas is pissed off about that. I was supposed to call my motherfuckers hotliners.
That's how you felt about Logic. That's how you felt about fucking Glasses Malone about the Tupac shit.
Oh my god.
That was.
I mean, double entendre. The not only the line, but in Logic's mind, I got these super hotlines.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So double entendre, hotliners.
I just call them Logic stands. It's called Logicallys. I'm calling Logicallys.
I'm sure they got a name or something.
I don't even know
They
what he calls them something because he said it some shit at the concert.
That's what I'm saying. Like he has to have.
Isn't
a
it
name
Rat
for
Pack?
Yeah, the Rat Pack. The Rat Pack.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
I know his crew. He identifies them as the Rat Pack.
Yeah, the Rat Pack. Call them that.
Nah.
I'm still calling them hotliners.
I mean, like we said, Logic
No
already
disrespect to
has.
Pretty Ricky, but
As of
call
right
them
now,
hotliners.
Logic still has the title for the worst album of the year with Supermarket, just by far. Number 2 is Confessions of a what's it called? Dangerous Mind.
That's
Number 2. That's 1B.
Damn.
Nah.
Really? I was
Nah.
like, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was forgettable.
It was definitely forgettable. Don't get
The
me
supermarket bullshit was the
that is-
gentrification. Yeah,
Super-
wrong. It was
Supermarket.
an alternative.
That was trash.
they should be playing that at the Chase Center before Warriors games.
Oh, yeah, it would fit. Well, even with gentrifiers would be mad about that album.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've been saying, first 2 songs, I'm cool. After that, I'm not defending none of that. We went in on that.
Danger was a
beautiful.
Dangerous Mind of a Killer.
The only good track on there was a record with him
mid.
and M.
It's mid, but it's not bad.
We went in on that album though.
Well, I went in just for the simple fact where I was like, I'm done with Logic. That was enough to make me done, and I still am.
Yeah.
But on the grand scale of what
Same
I've
here.
heard this year, the bar, he still is up
he's
there
still
compared
low
to
on my
others.
list. He's
Well, of course he's low on the list, but there's
not,
a lot more
at
that
the
are low.
bottom.
Oh yeah, as a rapper, he's
You know what I'm
great.
saying?
But music,
I'm saying the album.
Just that album.
Compared to the stuff that I've heard over the years.
yeah,
Like, it's not at the very
No,
bottom.
Supermarket's at the bottom.
Yeah,
this year.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even finish that shit.
Like I said, it's not even a fucking hip hop album though. So
It's an album.
He's
and
a hip hop artist, but that's not a
See,
hip hop
then
album.
there's Igor, and then there's Supermarket.
Yeah.
Damn, the two fucking opposite ends of the spectrum. and shit.
Yo,
There's there's Supermarket, and then there's what Designer dropped on SoundCloud.
Does that count?
Yeah, well, he wanted everybody to hear it, and I heard it, and I was like, this is some bullshit.
Wait, what was the name of that shit?
Yuck.
Bullshit.
Oh, all right,
And
cool.
you gonna make
I'll
a
look
point
that
about
up.
Logic stands
Did you hear it?
No.
and you said you were gonna make a point about Logic
gonna-
stands.
don't-
Well, we're going to go back to that point.
Have to.
I don't want to hear this shit, Jason. We don't want to hear this. The people don't want to hear it.
Not too late.
No, no.
You'll thank me. Free!
Bro,
They're free. The song's going to be free.
Yeah.
The song is free.
it's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Surprised. Good. It's so bad that Good didn't even bother taking the shit down.
Yeah, it's still up there.
Here we go.
And I've been waiting, baby.
That's French.
That's French Montana?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, it's happening.
When you make French Montana sound bad, that's a whole other level, man.
It's not that bad. I'm not gonna listen to it.
No, it's bad.
That beat was kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Beat was kind of
It's
dope,
bad.
and the flow was kind of decent. But I'm not gonna go out the way to listen to a Designer record in 2019. I can tell you that right now.
It's bad.
I've heard worse.
Well, you want to hear?
Well, what's the worst one?
Okay, you asked for it.
Oh my God. Oh.
Well, I guess it doesn't want to play now. Well then,
It's like, nah, y'all don't deserve this.
y'all don't deserve this. Y'all know what this is.
Oh, fuck.
Can't do that shit.
I know what you did, I saw him, I'm letting none of me catch. I fell in love with the ex. I know you love the ex.
Not that bad.
Love with the ex. I fell in love with the ex.
Some shit Future would have did.
I was just gonna say, it sounds,
It felt very futurist.
yeah, very futuristic, if you will.
Futuristic. Ah. This sounds like Future. You call this bad?
This isn't Future.
I know.
I would take Future reference tracks over this. This is garbage.
Yeah, I've heard worse.
This is garbage.
It's not that bad. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna go out the way to listen to it, but I've heard worse. And that's,
I played two, and you're like, oh, it's not that bad. It's, like,
it's
you might
not.
as well.
It's not.
I'm thinking about actually
might as
listening
well.
to it now.
I'm not gonna go out the way. If it's on Apple Music and other stuff, but I ain't gonna go out the way to go in my phone.
It's on SoundCloud, man.
I'm not even gonna search it on.
You gotta do
I'm not
the
gonna.
exact same
I'm not
thing on
gonna
Apple
go.
Music.
I'm not gonna go search for it. How about that? I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna listen to it.
So you just got through saying that if it's not on, I mean, if it
Okay,
is
let me
on Apple
rephrase
Music,
that. I'm not going to listen to
Okay.
it. I'm not gonna go out the way to listen to it.
You're not going to listen to.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
If I hear it at the club, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, this is trash," and push a girl away from me. This is trash. I ain't gonna don't listen to this. Anyway, you have to make a point by stance.
I would. I definitely would.
Fuck off me.
I have definitely stopped twerking
Dance?
sessions because the songs were fucking trash. And I
You
was like,
stopped
nah,
dancing
nah,
with
nah,
the
I'm not
shit
doing
because
this.
the song was trash.
Yeah.
Did the female stop dancing too?
Yeah.
Well, I had that too.
And she understood. She was
Yeah,
like,
'cause
I'm gonna wait around.
I remember when I was upset.
Because I'm trying to
next good
throw
one.
the
remember
pussy
when I
at
was
you.
the-
So I'm gonna wait to see what
I
you do.
remember when I was dancing with a chick and I'm Upset came on and literally everyone on the dance floor just stopped.
Whoa.
Not everyone, but you could tell the whole mood just went like, and then the DJ was just like, never again.
Yeah.
I never heard that song ever again in the club.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, but back to the Joe and Logic shit.
Yeah, that shit. I'm talking about weirdos.
It's just weirdos and how they were responding to each other. It's just fucking
Weird.
fam. This
Bro.
didn't need to go more than a comment just to like.
You know-
That's all I said was like, if you listen to the show, you understood where he was coming from.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Logic fans came in and said, "No!"
No, not to me.
I know you, but say in
But
general.
you know, just in general, that's when I did go back into social media real quick. It's what I was saying, and I was like, fam.
What were they saying?
First of all, Logic's not the worst rapper ever. What's a Joe Budden song, anyways? Like,
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I kept hearing about, who the hell's Joe Budden, anyways? What has he ever done? And I'm just like,
they're young. That's what you got to chalk it up to.
I understand. I have no issue with that. But I looked at it and I was just like, man, y'all really don't know hip hop.
Or don't care to do any type of research on who Joe Budden is.
I hate to racially profile,
but
a lot of them I just had to look at the avenue.
Some of them are hiding their face. Some of them are black kids too. Some of them are Mexicans.
Oh no, I wouldn't doubt that at all. But I'm like I said,
when they say who the fuck is Joe Budden, yeah,
plain and simple,
Joe, the number 3 rapper in the world, Craig.
I'm saying.
Oh my God! Okay.
And I've been.
As far as the culture's concerned, number 1 podcaster.
Everyone tunes in.
Like,
but like I was saying, like, and then
you know who's like fucking what was it when Malcolm Jamal Warner when he played AC on the OJ shit. This is AC. You know who I am. God damn it.
Or there's fucking what's his name? Or then the opposite, and there's Joe Budden fans.
Yeah, and it was like, fam, y'all too old for this. Like,
I'll be honest with you, I didn't see very many of those.
They were out there.
I mean, personally, I didn't see any.
Well, because I'm in the Joe Budden podcast Facebook group. Somebody added me to
Oh
that.
Damn,
shit!
Joe Budden. Damn, I never heard that.
40,000 strong.
Man, you went from being blocked
To being in a stand group, and you just the biggest supporter now. I remember I used to tell you should listen to Joe Budden. Nigga, fuck that. He blocked me. I don't know why. I ain't gonna listen to him.
Yeah.
Now look at you.
that's good reasoning, though.
Perfect reasoning.
He blocked me too, but I kept listening.
Well, now we know how we both respond to getting blocked. Shit.
Yeah. Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers launched that shit, and that was like years ago.
Yeah,
I remember that.
A while ago.
Hey, we were in Chile. We were in Red Robin watching that. Yeah, I remember that. Fucked up my fucking knee too because I jumped up. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to Logic and Joe Budden, you know Logic's gonna respond with a song, and Joe's just gonna talk about it on his podcast.
126 BPM raps.
You think that low?
Logic needs to stop
I
fucking.
think it's about 180.
Logic needs to stop fucking complaining about niggas not liking him, man. He's turning into the old Wale. Ugh.
No.
The old Wale. Wale ain't doing that shit no more.
I can still tolerate the old Wale.
I was gonna say that shit. Wale,
No, when I said
the
old Wale,
old Wale could still rap.
No,
Yeah.
Logic can still rap. Logic just don't have shit to talk about now, so he just
And that's
forcing
why
the
to
shit
me
out.
he's phased out as a rapper.
He's not.
It's only so much to put words and rhyme them.
Because that last album, man, it was like he was forcing it, and it was like the same songs over, the same concept, same songs over and over and over. It's like, okay, bruh, what the fuck? Just chill. Ever since he broke up with his girl, he's never been the same. Chill. Ever since he broke up with his wife, his whole music went to shit. If you've noticed.
Yes.
Yeah. All went to shit. Yeah. What else? There's something else I had on the top of my head I was going to talk about.
To go back on T.I., he started some news for more ways than one, actually. He first started off news because he had his own top 50 rappers list.
Oh, that shit. So Em was in his top 10. That's cool.
A lot of people just get pissed off over these lists.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They just take this shit way too far.
And then
it's so serious, man.
Then they dropped a New York list and then an LA list, and people were just like, fam, I was seeing the LA list and I was getting pissed off because Ice Cube wasn't even on the LA list.
Why were you getting pissed off?
Because Ice Cube
I don't know, but why were
list.
you letting it get to you?
Let me rephrase that. I didn't get pissed. I looked at it and I was like, well, you're fucking idiots. And I'm so fast. So I didn't get pissed. It was just an acknowledgement that you're a fucking idiot, whoever made this. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to keep going about my day. Yeah. So that's what happened. Then they did a New York list.
And Cardi, wasn't Cardi like number 1 on that?
Rich the Kid was number 3.
He's from New York?
On the New York
I thought he's
list.
from Atlanta.
No,
he's from New York.
From New York.
Sounds like he's from Atlanta.
Which is why when people are ready to have that conversation, I'm going to explain why New York hip-hop laid the foundation, but it's really California, the West Coast and the South that took it to the next level.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
and he had that moment in the Midwest, kind of, but ish.
Yeah.
And then New York,
a lot of people are really fighting that history.
New York has a whole bunch of they have a whole bunch of stuff in the rafters
Yeah.
A whole bunch of banners. Jay-Z, Rakim, Biggie. That's all y'all talk about. Jay-Z, Rakim, Biggie, Big Daddy Kane. Y'all talk about all them niggas. But who about the old niggas? Oh, Dave East.
What kind of shit is this?
No.
Fuck out of here. He's dropping an album soon, too.
6ix9ine.
That's nice.
6ix9ine, yeah. Did you see his stats, 6ix9ine stats, about all the shit that went platinum? Like, he has, multiple platinum records in just a short amount of time.
We really got to know how these numbers work these days.
These streaming numbers, man, it's fucking wild.
We really got to understand these numbers.
Anyway, what else was T.I. saying?
So, of course, he had people in uproar about that list. But then it was what he had to say about Iggy Azalea later.
He said that was his worst mistake ever.
I forgot where he was on, who he was talking to. Basically, in a nutshell, he basically said signing Iggy Azalea was the tarnish of his legacy.
Yeah.
And,
How was that the tarnish?
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
For me, my first response was, no, sir, that's not the tarnish of your legacy. The tarnish of your legacy is T.I. versus T.I.P.
Yeah. Let's talk about this album. Come to the stand, Tip. Let's come to the stand. What the fuck was that? That was a great concept, but that was so poorly executed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So poorly executed. God damn
it had
me
so
for that
much
album.
potential with the first 4 records.
Yeah,
And
big
then after
things
that,
popping.
it was...
That was just... What the... Touchdown with Eminem.
I remember listening to that shit in my dorm. Everybody was hyped about it. We was all...
I was hyped.
We was all around in mine, and shout out my boy Kellen. We was all in our room. Everybody was dope listening to it. And then it got past track 4, and everybody was just...
Let's look up this fucking album.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Let's look up this damn
Are we
album.
going to the
Everybody
deluxe
was
version
just-
or?
Everybody was just yuck.
Yeah.
Yuck.
T.I. versus T.I. I'm glad you brought that album up, JC. I am super glad you brought that up. That was your worst mistake. No, Iggy Azalea, you were cool. You made a whole bunch of platinum ass albums and shit, like platinum records. Nah, that wasn't your pick. Act 1, Tip, and then Big Shit Poppin'. That was the only thing I remember. And Touchdown.
Banger.
Watch What You Say to Me was...
That was a good one. That was a subliminal Hove did to Lil Wayne.
Yep.
Hurt featuring Alpha Mega, but nope. No.
I like You Know What It Is. I did like Hurt until Alpha Mega. Let's talk about Alpha Mega. If you want to talk about 6ix9ine.
That name sounds so... Man, that's so...
Alpha Mega had, remember...
Reframe my memory.
Yeah,
with that
no,
nigga.
seriously.
Was that the nigga that snitched? He was the one that, and he was in the What's Happening video, right?
Y'all
He
wanna
sat
hear,
right next to him. I remember
want to
him.
hear the Alpha Mega single? That,
I remember him.
well, I don't think Martin does. So
And then T.I. kicked him out of Grand Hustle for
Yeah.
that shit. Because he was a snitch and he made his shit look bad. Because niggas were already saying T.I. was a snitch.
Yeah.
For, getting out of jail.
Right.
Yeah. T.I. was the confrontation. Oh my God. Tell him I said that. Respect his hustle. T.I. versus T.I.P. That was a very, very... You're guilty for that. Go back.
It's just a bad album.
Yeah.
That almost ruined his fucking shit.
And then Paper Trail happened. No, first he got arrested. And then he got to go to
Got
jail.
arrested for T.I. versus T.I.P. That's what he got arrested for.
Got arrested for all them damn guns. Like he was getting ready for The Walking Dead.
He didn't have no hotliners in that one.
Hey.
And the Packers win.
In the final seconds.
Yep. Just like I told you.
Aaron Rodgers just strolled down the field because that's fucking Aaron Rodgers.
What did I say what the score's going to be? I said 28-24.
I don't know.
23-22.
Well, I guess you know now.
Close enough.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Then Paper Trail happened, which I really do. That's one of my favorite T.I. albums ever.
Oh, of course.
Of course, that was one of the best.
It's a beautiful bounce back, but, bittersweet because he went to
he
jail
went
right
right back to jail after. No, he did go to jail. That was
That's
the
what I'm
whole
saying.
point.
He dropped it, then he went to jail.
And then got out and he went right back in there for having fucking pills on him.
And then No Mercy came. And
You could tell that was a rushed album, too. That was... Woo! Yeah, you should have,
Open
man.
the window.
You talk about tarnish your legacy, Tip.
Yeah, but but when he cleared up what he said, I was like, okay.
So what did he clear up?
Yeah,
He said
what
that
exactly
as an
did he say?
executive signing Iggy.
But wasn't Iggy hella successful?
Yeah, but I think he was looking at it from the standpoint of
integrity.
he didn't do his homework necessarily. Because remember, she did come out with the slave master line, whatever she was talking about, shit. And then how Nicki was able to pretty much just bomb everything they had built on her. So he was kind of looking from an executive standpoint, like, I should have made sure that was more Teflon. So
I guess.
I can understand it when he cleared that up. But again, man, I don't care if you're an exec or a rapper. That T.I. versus T.I.P. album.
Yeah.
That boy needed some hotlines on there, man, because he didn't have it.
God, that was a bad album. Good concept. But my God,
amazing concept. Like seriously,
even the build up to
was
it
dope.
It was like the Carter.
The first one?
Yeah. When Wayne would have the little breaks in between.
Yeah.
Talk about the Carter.
Okay, yeah.
Those TI versus TIP joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like that. Perfect setup.
And Tip and TI versus TI. He has not brought TI versus TIP back. That concept of Tip versus TI. It's been TI a lot. He put Tip to rest. Because I was watching Rhythm and Flow.
He kept Tip for all his TV.
Oh, yeah,
if you notice when he's on TV, it's Tip Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because it's his name. Yeah. Oh, it's Clifford.
No, his name's Clifford.
Yeah.
It's not Tip.
Clifford. Pause.
I'm not calling. If it wasn't for his rapping persona, I'm not calling no grown ass nigga no Tip.
Yeah, but like, what was I about to say with Tip? I mean, no, I remember how I look at that Tip and how I was watching Rhythm and Flow and looking at T.I. and I was like, man, I remember how you were back then. Saggy ass pants, talking hella Southern, hat was just tilted. I don't know how it stayed on his head, and he was just all around just looking like a straight up gangster. Now he's all freshed up, talking like an encyclopedia. It's talking like a dictionary and just all nice. I could bring my mom around to him and shit. Like, who are you?
What happened with Snoop?
Snoop is Snoop.
No, what I'm saying is that's what happened.
Yeah.
Remember, Snoop was on trial for murder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't get no much more rebrand than that.
That's true. That is true. But when it comes to Iggy Azalea, I don't think he made.
She doesn't get. In my opinion, she gets tarnished a tad bit too much.
Way too much.
Like, I understand people's response to her because if you're going off of the Sway freestyle.
That shit is trash.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going off of the video where they mash up the Thornberries baby and all that, like, okay, I understand.
I remember that one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But again, if you've been tuned into this podcast, I have gone on air and I said I did not anticipate to hear what I heard from her album, and off of this year, she has released a good amount of joints.
And that ass, though.
I think that's another reason why people talk a white woman with ass.
She has a great ass. And people keep saying that's fake. I'm like, no, that's real. Nicki's ass is fake. She doesn't know. How I know that's fake is Nicki doesn't know how to move it. Iggy knows how to move that ass.
If Iggy's ass is fake, then round of applause to the
surgeons. The way that
you sculpted that in the image of God.
Oh
my God.
Because the way she shakes that shit, my God.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. You was right.
You was right.
Let's see. What else is on here?
Let me look at your notes. No. Because I don't have it. Because Evernote doesn't like me no more. It gets annoying.
I don't like you no more.
You can look, but I'm bouncing all the way.
I know. That's what I like. Kanye said some shit about slavery again. Did I pay attention to that?
No.
Is Jesus the King coming out? Is Jesus the King? Did it come out, people? Do you think it come out, JC? Did you think it came out, Martine?
No.
DMX is in rehab.
Damn it.
Oh, God. Here we go.
No, that's all.
No, that's all there is to say.
I just want to say,
here we go again.
I just want to say,
real. As soon as you said that, as soon as I saw that, I literally said, damn it. Get better, X. Like, you just signed your
that shit's a disease.
It really is.
It's a real sickness.
He really cannot escape his demons, man, no matter what.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I'm surprising to everybody. I'm not going to blame Def Jam.
Wow.
I don't believe this is Def Jam's fault. This is his cross to bear, which he's been bearing since before he got to Def Jam the first time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we really understand or even know that if you break this down, we were really partying to a man who could be considered a crackhead. If we really were to break it down, like, and I'm not saying that
I don't think he was
funny.
a crackhead yet.
No, I know what you're saying.
But up in here, I don't think he was there yet.
No,
but
he smoked crack before
definitely
he had his album deal.
Oh damn!
Like it was in his documentary or whatever his story was. He was smoking crack when Swiss Beats and him were still in shit to pay for studio time.
Yeah, I know that.
Like
X, his most successful one.
Because if I'm not mistaken, the story was he was with a friend and his friend didn't tell him what he was smoking, so he smoked it and got addicted
and got the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Damn shame.
No, that's super. That's why that's not a label. That stuff he's been battling for as
ever.
a teenager.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, so now he's
You know what I'm saying?
at least he knew he checked himself into it. They didn't have to force it. He did it himself, and he wasn't in jail. So he didn't get arrested.
Thank God.
It's rather I heard that he's going into rehab instead of back to prison.
A self-imposed
yeah,
check-in.
definitely that.
Yeah.
A self-imposed check-in.
So, you know,
So I want to send,
Thoughts and
prayers to him.
literally. Thoughts and prayers.
Texas, man. This is another one.
Texas becoming a new Florida, or Florida's new Texas.
Shit.
Texas is to Florida.
I don't know, man. This is like a whole nother level.
I read somebody say that the world must look at America like it's the Florida
ghetto.
of the world.
It
And I was
is.
like, you know what? That
The
makes
Florida of
sense.
the galaxy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
The galaxy?
Or the
Goddamn.
world. I wasn't going to say, I don't know who the fuck else is out there.
Yeah,
in the galaxy.
seriously.
Like
There could
when
be some-
aliens come past us, they're like, "Whoo, child, to get them."
Shit, there could be some fucking aliens that look like 6'9". Shit, I don't know.
Shit, maybe he is an alien.
Hotliner aliens. Shit,
Hotliner and you not letting that go.
Nah, hotliners, baby.
Yes.
Run with it, Logic fans. Do it.
That's you.
No, don't do it.
Don't
no,
do it.
No.
You
don't do it.
We
said it.
at Theological Sense do not
We do
condone
not-
that.
That's all
don't-
JC.
don't go too
No
far.
hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Busby or Martine.
Tatiana Jefferson sitting at home with her 8-year-old nephew. I'm not even gonna put this on. You can't put this on the neighbor. The neighbor was actually looking out for the family and didn't even call the emergency hotline. Called the wellness number, saying, "Hey, the door is open. It's 2 a.m. You know, I know that there's a child that's in the house, and I'm, want to make sure everything's okay." Motherfucking police officer shows up, and within 3 seconds of saying, "Get your hands up," all of a sudden starts shooting.
For no reason. And it's on the body cam, so we all saw it. I didn't see it. But it's at this point, I'm just so desensitized to it, and I hate saying that.
It's disgusting how desensitized we are.
Yeah, I know. Because we know how this is going to go. And he's like, oh, shit, I fucked up. And now he got charged for murder. So it's like, Texas was like, oh, shit! Get in.
Literally.
I mean, but really, are they?
No, but I'm saying from a PR standpoint, literally.
Again.
Because remember, they just came off the trial and the murder of a key witness.
Yeah.
And then the very next
you're
week,
right. That didn't cross
And then
my
he
mind.
did, and then they're just like, shit!
yeah, like you remember how it took with Amber Geiger. It took a while for them to charge her because they just put her on leave.
Right.
This one, they were like, "Nah, fuck it. Just we're not
Charging, we ain't doing this shit
charging them."
again.
Yeah, like just
Guilty,
yeah.
you're gone, bye.
Just put it like yeah.
We're not gonna do all this shit again. You're going to jail now.
And then they tried, they attempted to cover the tracks. Oh, there was a gun in the house, and that. No. People, even if there was, I'm like, I thought this was an open carry state. Mm-hmm. And I thought in your household, you could have the firearm because you're protecting your household. Mm-hmm. Not only to mention that, come to find out the woman, if I'm not mistaken, she was either a scientist or pre-med because they started pulling videos up of her actually, conversing. So it wasn't a situation of, somebody that was intolerant or had a bad temper or anything like that. If for those who didn't see the body cam but were kind of making, their own theories of what took place. No, it wasn't anybody that was wilding. They were playing video games early in the morning. Like how many,
man.
how many of us, again, this is like some shit that...
Fuck the police.
Video games. My man, video games.
Fuck the police, man.
Fuck the police, bro.
So I want to say rest in peace to her, and I feel for that 8-year-old. I feel for the neighbor because the neighbor grew up in that area his whole life, and all he was really doing wasn't a white woman calling because she felt threatened. He legit thought there was a threat. He just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Right.
And I saw people trying to put it in on him, and like, well, that's why you as neighbors need to have everybody's phone number. And I'm like, fam, there's levels to this neighbor shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's neighbors you wave to, there's neighbors you have a quick conversation, then there's neighbors you have the phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still levels.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I got nothing to say. Talking about music now.
Well, while that's going on, we do want to say shout out to JT.
Oh yeah, she's free now.
Yeah, City Girls. City Girls is back at it, and boy, did she come out with a. They call it a freestyle. I don't give a fuck if it's a freestyle or not. Whatever she came out and spit was fucking dope. That shit was raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was nuts.
Yeah. No, definitely, man.
I was not expecting that from her.
Neither was I.
So to hear that, it was all right. I see you.
Everyone always gets out of jail. They always sound better. They sound hungrier. They sound fresh. They sound like, you know what, we're gonna kill this shit.
Yeah.
So
And that's That's the only thing I'm gonna say is I kind of wonder how far that's gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Because
I mean, especially because Young Miami's pregnant.
Yeah.
So it's like, are they just gonna rotate and she's
seriously,
she's gonna carry the group for the next 9 months?
Okay.
Eventually, we'll get them together. But if in the meantime,
just do that.
yeah.
shit.
She might drop her own fucking solo album. Just pull
I mean,
it.
at this
It
point,
would have to be called a
just-
City Girls album.
Yeah.
Though. You know what I mean? Because that's the same.
I mean, it's only
fucking-
fair.
Yeah.
They called it a City Girls album when she was behind.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You call it City Girl while Young Miami is giving birth and breastfeeding. I would hope you.
Yeah, I mean,
You pay it forward, you pay it back.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But no, she did a thing. I was not expecting to have the response that I did to hearing that track, but I'm glad I did. It's a good track. Now we can get into the music that we was all waiting
So, Mr. Wale. Wow. It's crazy.
for. Word.
Indubious. Wow, that's crazy. This is his what album? His fifth album? Sixth album. Music-wise, the music is there. It is, in my opinion, music-wise, it's up there with Ambition and the album About Nothing as his best work.
That's where it is for me.
It's
As far as
really-
albums go.
It's
Yeah.
really there. My only complaint about this is the damn sequencing. Sequencing is literally all over the place. It almost plays like a damn playlist. Like, the music is there. I love Sumi, the opening track, one of his best openings. I love Cliché with Ari Lennox and Boogie, which is just great. BGM is fire. Love with Bryson Tiller. Like, Bryson Tiller is just popping up on these features. I don't know what the hell he's working on. Routine. Now, if you look at it, it just says Routine, but fucking Rick Ross and Meek Mill pop up on this shit.
I like that it was hidden for the time being.
Yeah.
I like that.
Wale did that for a reason because he wanted to just surprise everyone because it's their first track. But it sticks out like a sore thumb because it comes on literally right after Arm Chill. And it's just like, I like it, but it's like, you shouldn't have put it here, but whatever. 'Cause they were rapping. It was like, what's their shit called? It was like Self-Made 4 or Self-Made 3.5. They were rapping their asses off on that shit. And you got 15 to Safe, which is a great record. And then Set You Free with Kelly Price and shit like that. And he put Black Bonnie and Pole Dancer in the end, which I guess are bonus tracks maybe, because Pole Dancer should not have been the last song. But whatever. I really hate how it's sequenced. I resequenced it on Tidal. It sounds even more amazing. Wale did a great job, you motherfucker.
I bought it.
Good for you.
And I could see where you were coming from with the sequencing, but overall, I wasn't upset. To me, it was like Port of Miami 2, where it was like you could sequence it better, but at the same time, it was like, it still works.
Routine sounded like a Port of Miami 2 leftover. It sounded like something that should have been on Ross's album, but he gave it to Wale.
I can see that.
Because the way Ross was rapping, it was almost on the same high caliber of Port of Miami 2. So he probably just said...
I can see that, but Ross always gives his best efforts to Wale and Meek.
Yeah, he gave he gave What's Free to Meek, and he gave Routine to Wale, in my narrative.
Yeah, so I mean, I get what you're saying, but the sequencing didn't matter to me on this one. Because I kind of took it as, wow, that's crazy. Like, maybe it's a play on the track list. Like, it's just all over the place. Wow, that's crazy.
Same with the cover art, which...
Yeah.
And
the cover art looks like a Banksy.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I didn't realize how good On Chill had been doing on the charts.
Oh yeah, it's been doing great.
So people were bringing that up, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So now y'all actually starting to put some respect on this man's name.
Yeah, it's buzzing. It's on the radio all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, expectations with Black was incredible. Mm-hmm. And I have always died on this hill that when it comes to music that is specifically catered to women, Wale outshines and outlaps Drake by 1,000.
Oh yes, because he makes the music that pertains to them. It's very, very. This whole album is very, very R&B-ish. Yeah. It is hip hop R&B to the core. He has mastered this sound. Wale has mastered the R&B sound.
Oh, for sure.
For to mix rapping with R&B sounding shit. Like what was the song with Ari Lennox and Boogie? Cliché. That's literally like R&B to the core.
And I think that's a testament because if you I don't know if you heard this when he was leaving, because remember a lot of people found him on SoundClick. When Best Kept Secret had their page and they would feature him a lot because that was on his come up. I don't know if you heard this, but the main critique about him was he sounds too much like a poet.
Yeah.
Like that was the biggest critique. And to hear him now, he still has that element that makes you like, you still think poetry when you think Wale. Mm-hmm. But he's mastered it to the point where it's like you said, it's now he's transitioned it into this hybrid, this hip hop R&B hybrid where it's okay for him to sound like that now.
And he can rap
the production backs it now calls for it.
And he can rap over trap beats. Like he can
for sure.
He is, what's the word for it? When you can do it,
he's versatile.
Versatile. Yeah. He can rap over anything and it'll sound fucking fire.
That's why he's my he's as far as artists that have made their names this decade, he's in my top 10.
Oh, obviously he has to be. When you talk about Drake and Kendrick and Cole, you have to mention Big Sean and Wale as 4 and 5.
Just somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there, you have to mention those. You have to mention those two. Wale especially, because he's been consistent, music wise, mixtape wise. He's great.
I mean, what is this? The 3rd or 4th track with Jeremiah that
popped?
Yeah,
yeah. Was it Lotus Flower Bomb? Was that Miguel? Or was that
was Miguel.
That was Miguel. Even then, Wale and Miguel, they could drop a damn EP of records.
Man, they need to.
Yeah.
Wale and Jeremiah could drop a whole EP of records.
Yeah.
Wale is just good with any. If you want that R&B smooth sound, and like you said, he kills the fucking music for ladies more than Drake does. He knows what ladies think. I mean, Black Girl, BGM, like that's still in my opinion, one of the best tracks of the year.
I felt how he used Lil Durk on "Break My Heart" was
that was genius.
Yeah, legit. Like when I was listening to it, I was like, "Damn, who's doing this hook?" And I was like, "That's Durk."
Yeah,
fuck. Okay, for sure, I like that. Dude. I legit like that.
Love Me Nita, the semi-automatic side. Like he got fucking Megan Thee Stallion before everyone started fucking with him. Black Bonnie's still a great record. Mm-hmm. Even his, like, you remember last year he was in our fucking Illy list, Illy 50. We just had Wale.
Because I combined.
We combined all the EPs, dude. Just Wale, period. Yeah. We don't know what to call this. We're gonna call it Wale.
I combined all 3. I call that shit Blue Moon.
Like at the same time, man. Like they're like MMG. They're like the Shield, man. Like all their albums, championships, fire. Port of Miami 2, fire. Wow, that's crazy. Fire. Fucking Shield, dog. What can you say? Maybach music.
I mean, you know what we can say now.
What?
Self-Made 4.
Self-Made 4, might as well.
Shit.
Might as well.
It's about that time.
Go call Styley. Go get Gunplay.
Styles. Gunplay. Get Gunplay.
Rick, I listened to Joe Budden's pull-up with Rick Ross. Mm-hmm. He said Gunplay's working on his album. He said he sounds the most focused he's ever heard him sound.
I really hope Ross is like...
He's on MMG again?
No. I don't know what the role is, but... I mean, if Gunplay's sound the way he did off of the joint off of Ross's album, I'll play it. Hey. But Gunplay and Mozzie just released a joint.
You know, I seen that shit. Yeah, wow. I seen that shit. I didn't get around to it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to it either.
First time knowing about this.
Yeah, no, they released a joint album. Yep. It is called
Mozzie and Gunplay.
Chopsticks and Banana Clips. That's the right noise.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Chopsticks and Banana Clips.
Chopsticks and Banana Clips. That sounds so
fucking
hood.
sick.
That's hella hood.
The cover's as hood as it gets.
I bet it is.
Both of them on it, and there's a fragmented bullet hole on the corner.
Man,
that's gangster.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm actually gonna get to that later this week.
Come to Wale, man. Great album. Really great album.
It just sucks what he's projected to sell.
Yeah,
I saw the projections and I was like, damn.
How much he's projected to sell?
23 to 27,000 with 1,000 from pure sales.
Damn. Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, and it was one of those ones where you're never happy to read or learn that, especially from an artist of his caliber.
Yeah.
But it was one of those ones where I was like, okay, at least I know I bought it before knowing that information, so I didn't appear like I bought it out of pity.
Yeah.
I actually bought it because I liked it. Ran it twice, and I was like, okay.
That's all I played this weekend. That's all I literally played was this album. It's really good. Oh, another person I played that I found out. Casanova.
And I've been waiting, baby.
I've been waiting. But but this is his debut, like, official album. Behind These Scars, and it's distributed by Rock Nation. So he's part of Rock Nation. I thought they were just like managing him, but he is literally on the label. But you know,
Nah, Jay gonna push. He's been
pushing. But the opening call, Gerald call, because I've always known Casanova just being fucking that hood nigga music in LA, and it's just gangster shit. And like, but then I knew he showed some versatile when I heard the song Gerald call, the opening song, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty deep.
The joint with Fab is on here.
So Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. They killed that one.
Yeah. Knock Knock was cool. So Drippy with Gunna and Young Thug. That was fire. He had Jeremiah on this with Whoa.
He had Chris Brown on here.
Yeah, and Chris Brown. Welcome. That was a fire ass record too. And he has the last track featuring Gigs. That was fire. This shit was 10 songs in 35 minutes. You get through it. It's an album that serves its purpose. And I was like, I ain't mad at you. I enjoyed it for what it was. Good shit, Casanova. Nice. Good shit.
I went and listened to YK Osiris.
YK Osiris.
Yeah, I listened to that one too.
Yeah, he dropped his album, The Golden Child. Not bad from what I heard. I went into it completely blind. I was just like, okay, it's up on the top of the front page. Let me check it out.
I thought you said he was R&B. It says hip hop and rap.
It says that. I mean, it's got like
Arbery.
It's got a lot of like trap sounding beats and shit.
Yeah, he's a hybrid.
He's singing throughout the whole thing, man.
No, he's on
so
Def
take
Jam.
it for what
Your
it's
favorite
worth,
label,
but...
JC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the joint, obviously, when it opened up, I was like, "Oh, it's a cheat code." He got Tory Lanez and Ty Dolla $ign on the same record. Like, all right,
yeah,
I see we rocking.
But one thing I will say though, that Worth It track, that's actually a remix.
Yeah,
the original one is just
Kalani on this shit too.
Yeah, no, the joint, they got a video for it too. Like they're pushing that record, right?
Because it's star by it, so obviously.
Yeah, so that was a good one. I liked.
He carried a majority.
I was surprised with "Make Love" because that was like the first one where he really like legit started vocalizing. Because all before he was going back and forth with. Even though he had melodies, he was still rapping them.
Yeah.
"Make Love" was like, oh wait, this nigga actually is singing now. Okay. Right. Fuck with it. Like I like it. 15 tracks, 43 minutes, so it's not long. He really gets to the point. I don't know if this is the first or the second joint I've heard from him, but from what I heard, I liked it. It was cool for what it was. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I like the Shakira track too.
Shakira's on this?
No.
Oh,
it's titled Shakira.
About to say.
Yeah, no. It's titled Shakira.
He ain't that popular.
That shit's dope though. Like I was fucking with it.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Good for him. A lot of good for him, good for them albums this week. Wale, Casanova, YK Osiris.
Not designer.
Well, obviously, bro.
And another one that I know you guys probably didn't listen to, Lil TJ.
I've been seeing people talk about it.
What have you heard? Just out of curiosity.
I haven't paid attention because I've just been seeing the name pop up.
Right. I mean, I'll say this much. There's a few good tracks on there, but good is as good as it gets. This is nothing really beyond that. Okay. It's basically once you heard one track, you've heard them all.
You heard them all. Okay.
Yeah. But if you guys want to give it a shot, it's not bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
I feel it.
Well, it's getting to that point now where y'all better start making your list soon.
But as far as these lists go,
like end of the year list.
Well, I just think in general, I think we got to put our hats in, man.
What do you mean?
What's that?
I think it's time we go beyond what we planned, which was not only the year list and then the decade list.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got to go and we got to look at the top 50 artists of this decade.
Top 50? It'll have to be top 50.
I counted 110.
Does it gotta be top 50?
I counted 110. So I know from my 110.
In the words of Schoolboy Q, do we really care about who's your number 50 favorite artist?
Well, yeah, because I'm including R&B. I'm not just doing rap. If it was just rap, I wouldn't care. But I went through and I was like, fam, there's like 40 R&B singers alone. Like,
shit.
Legit R&B singers that, if you think about it, again, it's 10 years.
No, that's a lot.
That's literally 5 artists a year.
All right, so I'm assuming that you already made like a preliminary list.
I
right?
put a blueprint. I put a blueprint together.
Okay,
yeah.
If you got that, we could break that shit down for sure. Easy. You know what I mean? Like just visually being able to see all the artists or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Of this decade.
Because there's names out there where I was like, shit, I forgot. Wow.
Niggas that stand the test of time.
Yeah, they're there. Like I said, you got 100 and I came up with 110 just in general, just off of, I kind of used a 2 to 3 album criteria, where it was like it wasn't just a motherfucker that just came in and it was
so
like.
I guess Jay Electronica's not on this.
No, I'm not even wasting my time.
Come on, man. That fool ain't on shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
6
he can
9's
rap.
not on it because it was a one and done.
Well, obviously.
Well, is it?
Yeah.
Is it done?
If he's not done, he will possibly be on the 2020s. So we'll see how that goes out. But no, there was a good substantial amount of artists where you're like, damn, they're actually still going.
A lot of niggas
I forgot
right
they
now.
started this decade. You know, like those.
Wale, Kid Cudi, fucking Chance.
There's a lot.
I'm trying to think who else Chance started this decade that's still around. Arbery, Nicki.
Because you got to remember, there's still the names that didn't show up on the XXL covers, and like the last 3 or 4 years, their albums have been top
Frank
of the list.
Ocean. Frank Ocean, Weekend,
Rhapsody.
Party Next Door.
Remember, Rhapsody
Shit.
wasn't on any XXLs, and her last 3 albums, everybody's been raving about.
Yeah, Party Next Door, fucking Division. Fucking
There's names and groups out there like
yeah,
When did
Migos.
SZA come out?
SZA came out around that same
2014.
Yeah,
Shit. That's one.
Schoolboy.
you can name all the TDE artists.
All the TDE.
There's 7 of them. Trust me, they're there.
Damn.
The only one that's not is Zakari. Because
Even Lance Skywalker's on here.
Well, Lance Skywalker.
Yeah.
Nope.
I didn't include him, but he has multiple albums.
He had what other albums he dropped?
Seriously.
I only know that one he dropped for TDE, and that was it. And that was the only thing he ever dropped. You know, I thought Top Dog forgot about his ass. Why you do that? Yeah, there is a lot of.
He's only got
artists.
one on here, but he's
I know
the self-released ones that he was dropping on before that.
No, okay, that was that, but no one really noticed until Top Dog. Hey, look at him! I would love to put Reason on here, but I really hope he's gonna be that artist. I'm really anticipating Reason, man. Don't fuck this up. You'll piss me off if you fuck this up. But yeah, a lot of artists. We'll get to it when we get to it. It's getting that time because Rihanna's just taking her sweet ass time. Did Rihanna drop? When did Rihanna drop? 2007, 6.
Rihanna was 2005.
Yeah, I was about to say 5. Yeah.
Damn.
And that's how I'm looking at it too, where it's
That's
like
crazy when you think about how far back she really goes and shit.
For me, that's how I was looking at this.
Him and
It
Destiny's
was,
Child. Look at Destiny's Child.
The criteria was, I mean, if you had 3 or 4 albums coming into the decade, it was like, I'm just, you didn't make your name off of this decade.
Right.
You had clearly you were popping. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I'm talking about cats that legit, if your debut was out in 2009, because obviously you dropped 2009, that's not, you weren't a last, decade rapper.
Right.
You were just going in.
Right.
So 2009's where I ushered it in. Like, Wale specifically. He only had an album. So it was
Attention
from there.
Deficit. Damn.
Yeah.
That was an underrated ass album, by the
So
way.
it was basically starting off at 2009. And then again, it was finding, okay, well, who dropped this many projects? Because I believe in consistency. I've seen a lot of people make lists. And there's no consistency in their lists.
It's just
at all.
bias.
It's just who they like. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool, but don't put top. Just say your favorite.
Yeah.
I think that's what confuses a lot of people. Just say your favorites. That way it's just like, okay, that's your favorite.
It's just bias. It's people just being blindly biased.
Yeah. But I mean, for this, I actually want to do something where there's a criteria, and one of them does not include, or it's limited in a way with sales.
Yeah.
Like sales is limited. It's not the number
End
one.
all,
End all
be
be
all.
all. Shit, yeah.
It's like it's basically what we could use it as. Okay, this is how we know if you deserve to be at this table, and then we can go from there.
Yeah.
Right.
That type of deal.
I like that.
Yeah.
And Kanye will not be talked about. He won't be on this list. Just to let y'all people know.
Yeah. I mean, this is strictly for the new acts
The
of
new
this
generation
decade. Yeah.
of this decade.
That's what I would like to do.
I mean, I could give you all a spoiler, but
But see, for me, I mean, for those who listen to the podcast,
you know the vibes.
for those who listen to the podcast, like, I mean, you already know how we feel about Kendrick Cole and all those others. It's just
spoil it already.
Well, no, I actually want people to actually sit down and look at the talent that came through this decade.
Whole shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there was for people who always talk.
Are we gonna rank them, or are we really gonna?
Yes.
Oh man, that's gonna take forever.
It ain't just it's not gonna
Nah.
take. Trust me, it's not.
forever. I already know.
I mean, once we see all of them, it'll be easy to group them. Like,
You know
okay,
what?
this is like 10s, this is 20s.
I already know.
this is-
I already have
you know
a good
what I mean? Like
idea.
that.
I already have.
You know why it takes forever? Because motherfuckers want to start from 50 down. It's like, no, that's not how you do it.
Start
you
at the
start
top.
at the top and then you funnel down.
That's how I rate my albums at the top.
Yeah,
The
but
first album's on my mind, but niggas are idiots.
Again, I'm telling you, I have seen how people make these lists, and I'm like, fam, y'all are. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
But
Y'all on
Shit is
some shit.
nuts.
Same time. It's their opinion, and I just came to the niggas don't think like us, and I'm very comfortable with that. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah, so
Now
I'm gonna start that soon since we're coming up to.
let's get to the sports. Who the?
No, I don't want to get to sports yet.
Why?
We had some shit that was Bay Area exclusive out here.
Like what?
The PG&E scare.
Oh
that-
my god.
Give me what I want!
Fuck you, PG&E. Did
y'all
your power
shit
go
go
out? Did your power go out?
If it did, I didn't notice.
Did your power go out?
Nope.
Did mine go out?
No.
That's it.
Yeah, I was confused at all this shit because they were talking about how they were gonna put this power out because of the fires.
That shit was trash.
But
man.
as a result of them taking care of the fires, they were claiming the power was supposed to go out.
because of the winds.
Okay. Let me just break it down.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, break
I
it
was
down, DX. Break it down.
What happened was they were gonna shut off the power because they didn't want the high winds to knock down
That's
the
what it
power
was.
lines to cause a fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was.
And
Yeah.
because they couldn't fix the little problem because they didn't want to put it underground and shit like that. They decided, you know what, let's cool. Let's have a bright idea. They were all in their office saying, "What should we do? Why don't we just turn the power out for everyone for like a day?" That's a good idea.
A day?
Or no, because that's what they thought. But we got to put it up. It takes like 5 days. They'll survive.
And all these
Everyone.
fucking regions all throughout the Bay Area where it's like your
Oh
area
my
might
God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's
Niggas
the
lost their
procedure?
fucking minds.
Yeah.
Niggas lost. They went to
Bruh.
the grocery stores. I'm telling. They went to the grocery stores and got every piece of water, all the fucking dry ice, all the fucking ice, all types of shit. And it was just like,
What kind of shit is that?
and I'm looking on the news, and I'm looking at they have a little countdown clock like it was about to be doomsday and shit. Let's turn the fucking power out. It might be out for like more than 5 days.
What kind of shit is
And
that?
I'm just like, what? And me and my
Listen,
mom
man.
were just literally
Listen.
having a roast session of PG&E. Like, it was like, it's the Method Man and Redman were there. We were just like, get them. Oh, these hoe-ass, bitch-ass motherfucking shits. Get them. Oh, rich-ass motherfuckers. We were just going in. We were pretty pissed, irritated. So then after that, they were saying, well, we're going to start at 10 o'clock, and then by midnight tonight, some of the power will be out. So 10 o'clock, did the power go out?
No.
Midnight, did the power go out?
No.
Oh, we're gonna turn it out at 4 a.m. Did the power go out 4 a.m.?
No.
6 a.m.
No.
Okay, in your area, around my area, we're gonna start it at 12 o'clock. We're gonna start at noon. So I did a countdown. I was ready. 'Cause I was watching Breaking Bad. I'm like, you ain't gonna fuck up my PS4. So I turned the power out. And then I turned off my PS4 and I looked at the clock and I'm looking. And it said 3, 2, 1.
No.
Then Edgar called me. Hey, guy, did your power go out?
No.
and then later on, they said, okay, the power's gonna probably go out like around 8 o'clock. Did the power go out?
No.
Okay, come on around 10.
No.
Oh, and then they said, okay, probably around midnight.
No.
And then after that, they said, if your power didn't go out, then you're good.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, see, I found about this. This is exactly how.
Oh, yeah, I know how you found out.
This is I completely forgot what I did last week because I was so in tune with Unsolved Mysteries. Kevin and I found out when we were at the Crit and Rhapsody show.
Oh, shit. You
So-
probably, the power would
So
have
we
went out.
were looking at it, and I was like, I know this motherfucking power not about to go out to this goddamn show.
Oh my god.
Side note, both of us got there. We were upset because they made Damani, T.I.'s son, they made him go on right at 7 when the doors open. We actually both wanted to see Damani. So that was, but then the funny thing was, I was like, damn, I want to see Damani. 5 seconds later, Damani walks right past us. I'm like, oh, I saw Damani. All right, cool.
Say what's up?
Nah, he was walking. He had his little crew with him. You know, bro, I'm 30.
You could say what's up.
I'm
Just
just
say
past
hi.
that.
I'm past that too.
You didn't even see him perform though, so you can't even say.
Yeah, so I can't even say good
out
job.
there.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to front.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
niggas
don't
think
do that
I want a
shit.
picture for the gram and shit
Right,
like that. Like,
right.
They
I think I
always
just
putting that
got.
arm
I just,
around. Always putting that arm around them.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
you look
it's
like
my
I just
bro.
got
chasing
dark
ass old
mode.
dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas already posting this shit like, oh, that's my big bro.
yeah.
No.
Shit.
No.
I just saw Big Bro on stage right now. Big Bro, nigga, who the fuck is you?
Yeah. But yeah, so we were already upset with that. Then I was like, I know this fucking
Power.
ain't about to go out.
It's Frisco.
Rhapsody went on, and Rhapsody is the queen.
That's cool.
She got stage presence. She has nice stage presence. Like, obviously, that first time seeing her, this was actually her first stop on the tour with them.
Oh, wow.
Like, they'd already been touring across, so San Francisco was the first stop.
No, so you got lucky.
And boy,
did she do her whole album?
She did a bulk of it. She also did her cuts from the last one and some of her older stuff.
Damn.
And niggas was rocking with it. Like, I was proud of the Bay for showing her that type of love. Like, she got overwhelmed. You could tell she was really overwhelmed with the love she was getting from out there. Crit came on, man. What can I say?
Oh, come on, man.
Crit came out. It felt like another family reunion. Like, and he said up on stage too. He's like, for everybody that's new to my music, welcome. For everybody else, you gonna see. We get down like it's a family reunion.
And how big? So how long was it set this time?
It was actually very short.
Really, compared to all the other times
I think he did. I think it was an hour tops.
Oh wow.
He got straight into the shits with his. He covered
a bulk of everything.
He covered 1999 off the last one.
Of course.
Then he went back and did like 3 songs for the day ones. But boy, he debuted my sub 5.
My sub 5?
Ballad of the Bass. Because he's not dropping that until the next album.
Oh, so he just previewed it. How does it sound?
Because you know how he takes an intermission and he lets lets DJ. Boy, now he played that shit.
How did it sound?
I'll play it all when we end.
Okay.
I recorded the whole thing, or at least as much as I could.
Why don't you just? You don't want your copyright shit to get taken down.
That and if you want to hear it, go to the. You got to pay for it because a crit show don't cost that much. And I tell Kev this all the time. Every time we go, this is our 5th time going. Every time we go, we feel like we're stealing money from them. It's like, how much you pay for the ticket? $25.
Shit.
Damn.
I feel like I'm stealing money from the man. Like, straight up.
Can you imagine they were just about to play that record and the power went out?
Oh,
Bruh. Somebody would die.
Just the first chord and then
with a motherfucking purge. You know how you guys spell PG with lowercase UR? Purge. Yeah.
Purge.
Wow.
That's pretty much what it felt like. So yeah, power didn't fucking go out. And me and my mom were irritated at these motherfuckers. Our governor was low-key pissed. Like, Gavin Newsom was pissed off. He literally said,
"What kind of shit is that?"
That motherfuckers gonna do it or what?
No.
Yeah, they ain't turn the fucking power out.
Yeah.
Ugh, these niggas pissed me off.
I mean, all that, like, all that scare tactics.
It was scare tactics. For California. California was just like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Like, I mean, it's easy to scare. People start thinking about the fucking 1989 earthquake and shit like that. You know what I mean?
They were thinking that it was going to be the purge. You think niggas were going to lose their fucking minds and shit. And then, niggas were looking at us like we were crazy. We were the Silicon Valley, man. PG&E, man. PG&E has a whole history of doing fucked up shit to people.
Oh, definitely that, man. Definitely.
They made a whole damn movie. Aaron Brockovich, Julia Roberts won a damn Oscar for that shit.
That's right. I forgot about that.
PG&E.
Yeah.
Thank you, PG&E. You got someone to win a damn Oscar off your fuck ups. Piss me off. Yeah,
I don't know, man. All I know is the freaking stores were packed.
Oh man, the grocery shop, man. Grocery stores were
packed.
Money, baby.
Been waiting, baby.
Business was booming for me over the week. Business was booming for me over the week. Because,
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's off top. Like, dude, you know how like there's that gas station by my house? It's like, it's cheap, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker was sold out.
I bet.
I shit you not. They had the shit taped off and everything.
Canada,
like,
all the fucking candles were damn near sold. I got myself some candles, and then when that power didn't go out, you bet your ass I took some shits back.
Shit. First of all,
niggas took ice back.
I can't wait. Did you guys go like buy stock up on shit?
Just water. My mom was just on some just in case shit. Just in case.
JC?
I'll be upfront with you. I found out 2K fixed the patch for my GM mode. And I said if the power was going to go out, it's going to go out with me playing my GM mode. That's just how it's going to be.
I'm going to go out.
I did not prepare for shit. Because I said I will prepare for it when shit happens. When shit happens, then I'll do it. Because these motherfuckers are scammers.
I feel you.
Well, yeah,
I did not give 2 fucks about this whole situation. I was just like, if it goes out, dog, what am I the powers go out all it goes out all the time.
All I just wanted to watch.
Trip?
I was mad when they said more than 5 days. So you're gonna tell me I'm gonna miss El Camino? Oh, you I was thinking El Camino and SmackDown and NXT. I wanted to watch NXT. AEW, El Camino, and SmackDown. I want to watch my movies. I don't watch my wrestling. You gonna take that away from me, PG&E? Oh, you mother. Okay.
All you had to do was just come over here and.
Well, I didn't know the power. I didn't know how far it was gonna go out. That's the craziest thing. We didn't know how far the shit was gonna go out.
Yeah, no, I know, but still, I don't know, man. I like I said, I just wasn't even tripping on the whole shit.
I was irritated. I was more irritated. It was annoying. Me and my mom were kind of pretty much like on the Like we were anticipating, like, you guys gonna fucking. My mom went to like some like restaurant. She was with her friend, and she was thinking, "Oh, let me order stuff now because the power might go out." No, the power didn't fucking go out.
Motherfuckers acting like it's Y2K and shit.
Yeah, I mean, the PG&E lights didn't go out, but y'all saw the video of old boy out Saturday night downtown. His lights went out.
Oh, his lights was out.
Downtown San Ho.
Yo, it gets crazy out here, man. I need to start just walking around the city at 10 o'clock.
You need to come out with me, bro. I keep telling you.
I don't want to go clubbing. I just want to walk.
I was going to say, my brother used to live on A Street, bro. So I used to walk up and down Santa Clara.
I just need to start doing that. Just walking around.
How about just have a drink with me? How about that? We don't have to go clubbing. Just sit and have a drink and chill.
I mean, we could, but Larissa got drinks at home.
Or that.
And it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, true. Or you just
her drinking's on a budget, and it's, again, I told y'all how washed I am.
Yeah, you getting there.
Like, one shot and I'm fucked. It ain't even the good shit.
But you know what's some
fucking Mad Dog and shit.
But you know what's some good shit though.
And I've been waiting, baby.
The San Francisco 49ers are 5-0. Let's do that. Let's get the shots again.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? I wasn't expecting this. What's going on?
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening
again. It's happening again, Martine.
Happening again? Shit. The last time it happened was in 1990.
Well, we're 5-0. I'm thinking like a winning record, like another winning record.
I mean, yeah, if you're talking about a winning record, like, bruh.
Yeah, you won, JC.
The Raiders had the bye week.
Uh-huh.
But for the first time this year, both my fantasy teams won in the same week.
And I've been waiting, baby.
In the words of a very influential and famous pedestrian, I'm thankful.
Okay, so back to reality.
This is back to the Niners.
Oh, this is reality.
No, that's fantasy.
No. Money. My real money makes it real.
That's real money. It's still fantasy football.
But still,
back to reality.
The Niners beat the Rams, and it was an away game, but it might as well have been a home game. LA has a whole lot of Niner fans at that bitch. We sold that bitch out. There was probably one Rams fan in there. And that's sad. That was.
I mean, that's a little bit of hyperbole, but
when you look, it looked like a blood. Like YG would have felt at home at that bitch.
Yeah, and that's kind of weird because he's a Rams fan. But
for real,
whatever.
Yeah.
But, nah, man. But with all our injuries, they had some too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, they did.
But we had both of our starting tackles gone.
Yeah.
We had a starting corner gone.
Yeah.
We had our starting fullback who basically does everything gone.
And we still beat them. We put up 21 unanswered points, or 28.
No, 20.
It was 20 unanswered points.
Yes, because we won 27. They scored the first 7 after that.
And then after that, it was all us. And then our defense, we were getting ran on. But all of a sudden,
on the first drive,
first few drives, and all of a sudden, they were like the Borg. We just adapted, and they didn't get shit. And I watched the second half, and I'm sitting there watching like, this is real. Like,
listen, man.
Who are you guys?
I'll be honest with you. I have never felt this comfortable watching any games.
Same here. Like last week was comfortable.
Like after they got the 7-point, or the Rams when they first scored, I was like, oh shit, okay. I was a little uneasy.
Yep.
We got it back. All right, cool.
Okay.
Field goal. All right,
cool.
Yeah.
Hardball.
Are we good? we got this. Shit. I never would have thought I'd say that this early in the fucking game.
Shit. And then that one touchdown that Kittle did, well, not Kittle, the one when old boy just like stumbled into the end zone. What was his name?
Wait, he stumbled into the end zone.
Like, I think it was the second time we scored.
Oh, Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, he stumbled in there. I was like, oh wow, he made it. The one Guapolo did when he just spiked that shit
out of it.
Spiked the shit out of it.
But bro, I'm telling you, to me, and I understand, everybody loves scoring or whatever, but to me, that goal line stand was the absolute highlight of that game.
That shows us that
4th and fucking inches.
You gotta remember, these Rams went to the Super Bowl last year, bro.
My God.
Aaron Donald, one of the best defensive players ever. We put a cold sack on him. Like, they couldn't stop us. I mean, we threw some picks. There was a pick I saw by Garoppolo. I was like, yeah, pick. And he fumbled it too. It's like, yeah, he still needs to fix that shit.
Nobody's perfect though. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah. But God, we're 5-0. The only other team that's other 5-0 is Thanos. So I'm gonna call Brady. Until otherwise, it's Thanos.
Yeah.
And they're already saying, like, I'm seeing reports on the 49ers for real. The fuck you think? Like, at first I thought the Rams were our first test, and I'm like, now I was like, that was too damn easy. That's what I was thinking to myself. That's too damn easy.
That's the same shit I said about the Browns. Like, damn, that was way too easy.
Well, in the next few games, we got the damn Redskins, and then we got the Panthers, and then the Cardinals. And then week 10, which is a Monday night game, we're going against fucking the Seahawks at Seattle. So it's going to be Richard Sherman's homecoming. That's going to be Richard Sherman's homecoming. It's either going to be very competitive or it's going to be... We'll miss the Monday night. Like I keep telling you, we put on a show. Either way, we put on a show. And shit. I don't know. We're running the NFC. We run this NFC West. We run in the NFC period. Who would have thought that?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, shit. I love it.
From the number 2 pick to number 1 in the NFC. Like, that's insane,
in
man.
1 year.
Literally.
Like I told y'all before we went on air, like the 2016 season, when all of a sudden we were just winning. Just enjoy it.
Oh, that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah. Just enjoy this shit at this point. Enjoy the season, the ups and the downs.
Yeah.
Like, don't even get too pressed because
I learned from
y'all go undefeated, you're undefeated, cool. But I mean, I expect some losses along the way. So don't even get down on those. Like, it comes with the territory.
Right. Because no one expected this. They were all talking shit like, I haven't won against nobody real yet. And I'm like, yeah. And
niggas is still hitting me up like, man, just come back home. Like, I'm good.
No.
Like,
no.
Like,
I'm gonna say this right now.
It's up to you. I don't give a fuck.
Bandwagoners, you stay your ass over there.
Yeah.
I remember some of you niggas during the Harbaugh era just jumped on it, but then when Harbaugh left, y'all niggas left. And I remember y'all didn't want to deal with it. Then y'all some of y'all Niner fans went over to Oakland when fucking Beast Mode went over there, when Marshawn Lynch went there. Everybody was just starting to rock Oakland shit, and y'all were winning. Like, it was cool to be a Raider fan. Now it'd be cool to be a Niner fan again. Now y'all want to jump over the bandwagon. Now stay your ass right over there. Stay your ass there and watch from the fucking sidelines. You hoe asses.
I mean, personally, I don't care.
I know you don't care. I'm just letting it out there right now. They don't bother me
because, like, no matter what, I mean, you guys... Well, especially JC's known me the longest, but like you guys know how I am and shit. Like I'm Niners. That's it.
Period.
I don't give a fuck about nobody else's team. Like
me neither.
I'll watch them.
Yeah,
but I don't talk shit unless the shit comes to me first. Right. You know what I mean?
And I love football. At the end of the day,
I love the game.
We love the game.
I love
my Niners more.
Let me just say this: I love and respect the game as much as I love the Niners.
I love my Niners more. Period.
I mean, you could be that way.
But when they face us, when other teams face us,
like I said,
end.
When the shit is brought to me, I will talk my shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Say again, motherfuckers.
That's my whole thing too, which was
And plus, the Raiders are nice.
It's funny for me, during the off season when I remember a couple of moves y'all was making while the Raiders was making other moves, and that meme of the dude looking at the chick while he's holding the girl's hand. I did some Photoshop shit and I put my face looking back at the 49ers logo with the Raiders logo right there. Like, off-season shit, it's funny to me. But during the season, I'm like, yo, enjoy your season, man. Don't worry about who I root for. Like,
hey, I'm enjoying the stuff now. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not you guys. It's like, don't worry about what I'm doing, man. Just appreciate the fact I'm not trying to bandwagon my ass back on the enjoy. Right. This is y'all moment.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Take care of that.
That's why I said what I said. Like, you do what you do, bro.
There's always one game at a time.
If you go back to the Niners, so be it. If you stick with the Raiders, so be it.
Even though the Redskins have one of the worst, records of the day, like the worst team, I'm not doubting them because anything could be one of them any given Sunday situations or whatever. Like, that's the fucking Cowboys.
There are such... Oh, shit. There are such things as trap games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Such things as mono games.
But other than that, man, I love it. If we end up 8-0, I'm like, we're 8-0. What the fuck?
Seriously, if we win like half the season, what the fuck?
And everyone's gonna be looking at us like, we don't believe you had an easy schedule. You never went against Brady. And I'm just like, I don't care.
He's not on the schedule.
Duh.
I didn't do it.
I mean, I thought the Steelers were gonna give us our first loss, but we weren't counting on Ben Roethlisberger getting hurt and then going against fucking Woody. Yeah, it's fucked up.
I'm telling you guys, when we left Florida from the back-to-back Florida games in 2016. And we got back on that plane exhausted as fuck because we had been away from home all that time. And we actually realized, oh shit, after 8 games, we're 6-2.
Playoffs?
Huh? At that point, nobody could tell me anything about the fucking season. It was like, what? Oh, we having fun the second half of the year. You know, like that. Yeah.
And George Kittle, man, that dude is, man.
He is a beast.
Man. Got him out of nowhere.
Nice. He's nice.
Nice. Still can't believe he's on our damn squad. Raiders are low key good too.
Yeah, like I said, they got the bye. Next week they'll be going up against Green Bay.
Yep. The Aaron Rodgers.
I don't think it's as open and shut because
you got a question mark.
Yeah, it's an X Factor season at this point, type of. A wild card.
Are y'all good or not?
Right, yeah. Raiders are looking like a wild card right now, where it's like you could go either way. We'll see how it goes.
Kansas City lost again, so you guys are like really in the NFC picture.
The door is open.
Yeah.
Let's capitalize.
That's why I'm looking at the season they're having too. I'm like, yo, in the same way they wrote off the Niners, I'm like, they said they expected the Raiders to have 3 wins total, and after 5 games they got 3. So
yeah,
and they were supposed to lose to the Bears, get destroyed.
Yeah, that is true.
And they
beat them.
Yeah.
Kansas City lost 2 games in a row. Now niggas are starting to say
one of them in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
With no line.
And now niggas are saying flat out like, has the league figured out Patrick Mahomes in the Kansas City?
No, it's the defense.
Yeah,
defense letting teams do whatever they want.
Defense is trash, man.
Yeah. That's an Andy Reid defense.
Wow, DeMarcus Cousins actually suited up. That's nice.
Oh, they're playing tonight?
Yeah, they're playing each other.
Oh. Swish.
We had a scare.
What made you think that?
Both LA games, it was just a testament why they should have picked the Raiders.
LA just got smacked. The LA was having a bad.
No, but he's not even talking about that. He's just talking about the fans, bro.
No one.
I mean, don't get me wrong. As a former member, I have to always set the shit clear because it bothers the hell out of me. There is no Niner Nation. It is Niner Empire.
Oh my God.
Call them what they respectfully deserve to be called. Please. It is Niner Empire. Niner Empire resides very nice in Southern California. So that didn't surprise me. And they travel. So you live there and you got family there. That's an easy.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't surprise me. Pittsburgh Steelers taking over Carson did not surprise me.
No.
Steelers fans is everywhere.
Yep.
So I'm looking at it from the standpoint of because you still don't expect the Niners to play the Raiders in that game. They're still going to play the Rams because of the division.
See, look at this. Look at that.
Yeah.
Talk about that right now.
But even if that game comes into play, you're at least looking at most half cut down the middle.
Yeah. For the most part.
Those shits didn't even look anything close to 3/4. It looked like a fucking sea of red and a sea of black and yellow.
That was wild to see. I'm like, and I know
both stadiums.
Yeah.
One of them was a soccer stadium.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? It's not even the fact that you can't even sell out the stadium as the home team, but you sell out the stadium because the fucking visitors. They didn't got love. They didn't even have the decency for them not to do their fight song.
That stadium only holds, if I'm not mistaken, a little over 20,000. Or is it 30?
It's 30.
Okay, they added
tops.
They added to it
because they add the seats around just a couple areas.
Gotcha.
It's 30 tops.
All right, so 30,000. A normal NFL stadium.
That's about half a normal.
Yeah, I was about to say it's about 60 to 70.
Yeah.
Well, no, in LA, no one gives a fuck about the Chargers. No one gives a fuck about the Rams.
I mean, they took their teams away, so they adopted.
If it was the Raiders,
adopted USC as the football team. So what do you expect?
If it was the Raiders that went to LA, man, it would have been a whole different story.
Case fucking closed.
But they didn't. So what else happened in this NFL? I didn't watch.
Like I said,
I know what's his name.
Sam Darnold came back from mono and said it's mano mano. Went against the Cowboys and gave it to him. They threw for 92 fucking yards.
It's so funny seeing how happy Cowboy fans when they were 3-0, and then reality hit, and then it's gonna be the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
It gets worse from them. If you were a Cowboys fan that happens to be a Yankees fan, your Sunday was fucked.
Oh yeah, but
I saw cats. No, but this is how funny it was. I saw cats who were trying to avoid being involved with the Cowboy slander. Like it's baseball playoffs. You think I'm worried about the Cowboys? I'm trying to focus on my Yankees.
And the Yankees
and then
lost.
3 hours later, it wasn't that they lost. It was how they lost. 3 hours later, motherfucker comes up. Boop. game over. And I'm like,
and he flipped that hat too.
You can't avoid your slander. Just take it.
Take the L.
And then move forward.
Hold it, lick it, and hold it again. Take the L.
You take bigger L's when you don't take your first L.
Yeah, don't avoid the L because the L's gonna follow you.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Grudge.
So now you got So now you got 2 L's. That's a hotline there, buddy.
Oh shit.
So now you got 2 L's on your motherfucking resume. Yeah.
I mean, you need those to spell Dallas.
Yeah.
Hey. Whole ass. Y'all trash. Like T.O. talking shit. Let's talk about that. Oh, dude,
my
the
God.
players coming off the field and not even shaking Jason Garrett's hand.
Yep.
T.O. laughing on his another I told you so.
Yep.
Des Bryant said I told you so. I tell everybody I told you so. It's the fucking coaching staff. I don't get how they have.
But the wild thing is you can't tell Cowboys fans that because Cowboys fans know it.
You know what the
So it
funniest
kind of
thing
takes
is,
the sting out of it.
You know what the funniest shit is?
What's that?
It was Jerry Jones' birthday.
Oh yeah.
And they got
Jones.
beat by the Jets.
Yeah.
You punks.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm not gonna say punk. And Kaepernick's still saying, "I'm still available, people." his agent came out and pretty much had a whole list of shit, pretty much saying, "Yeah, he can still play." I've called everybody. Everybody said,
No.
I don't know why. I mean, really?
I mean, I would tell him to go try for the XFL, but then I saw the median income was $55,000.
Vince is cheap. Vince McMahon is cheap as
You gotta
fuck.
love what you do if you want to play in the XFL, because we're talking about $55,000 total for the season, not just a game. Like the average player is gonna make $55,000, which I mean it's not bad if you're counting. They playing 8 games.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
still like
It's not enough to it's an annual salary.
I mean, if it's true what his agent said that basically he wasn't asking for a price, then I mean that's the opportunity.
Right.
Go for it.
Yeah.
and nobody wants to sign him. Oh wow!
It's just on the flip side. I think about CTE, and to me, $55,000 for a season just isn't worth it.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
XFL, yeah.
And it's not even just the XFL; it's football in general. Like
That
$55,000 for a year, that's just not worth it. Sorry.
But like I said, when it comes to this, Vinnie Mac, well, I was going to say he learned his lesson. Well, I guess when it comes to this shit, he learned his lesson the first time by how he fucked up the XFL. He ain't gonna fuck this up. I hope he don't fuck this up. That's a lot of money. I don't know what's more money, Fox with SmackDown or the XFL that's gonna be on everything.
Fox is probably funding the XFL if you really think about it.
Yeah. What's it gonna be on? It's gonna be on Fox. It's gonna be on FS1. It's gonna be on ESPN. And it's gonna be on some other one other station too. I don't want to say NBC.
I don't know, but speaking of Fox,
they
got new talent.
Who?
Gronkowski.
Okay, well, he really ain't going back now. Even though they say he didn't sign his retirement papers yet, but he's an analyst now.
Yeah. See, boy, is he an analyst?
Like Romo analyst or?
Nah, no, they kept him the pregame. he's only doing pregame. I want to show you one of his clips. Show you just how much of an analyst he is. It's not that he's bad. It's Gronkowski.
So he was talking about partying. Let's party.
Furry. He's furry. He's cute. He's elusive. He's feisty. And most importantly, whenever he gets a chance, he gets that nut.
That was wow. Rob Gronkowski talking about Julian Edelman.
He gets that nut.
I saw that. I saw that. And immediately I said,
Give me what I want.
more. I want more.
He was talking about a rapper. He gets that nut.
Yeah. I want more.
Oh shit, that's funny. He gets that nut.
He's furry. It's like, what are you talking about, right? He gets. Oh, okay, now okay.
Rappers don't get nuts. They get fucking carrots. But alright.
Yeah.
Hey man,
What can I say to that? What was I gonna say? I'm gonna say some shit.
I want to tune into that. I'll tell you that right now.
He
Bro.
gets that nut.
Pregame, Thursday Night Football.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that.
Well, I don't get NFL Network, so
No, it's on Fox.
it's on Fox too. Oh, okay, okay.
No, actually,
not NFL Network. It's on Fox.
It's on Fox. Period.
Yeah.
Oh, so no more NFL.
Thursday Night
Network.
Football. No, it's on. They're dual now.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's not on the actual channel. It's only on the website, and then it's on Fox, and that's it.
No, it's on the channel.
I checked it this
Because
past Thursday.
I have the. Sometimes I go back and forth with who I want to watch it with.
But you have that streaming shit, so that kind of probably why you.
But I mean, it's
Yeah,
the
I
same
don't know.
thing. It's NFL Network and it's Fox.
But
Like,
you're
I
watching
just
it
watch
on the
either
web.
or.
But he's watching on cable.
yeah, I'm
cable.
watching it like on
Oh,
DirecTV
well,
type
yeah,
shit,
it's
you know
That's what I'm
what I
saying. You gotta be more
Blacked out.
specific.
Yeah.
No. Streaming, it gets blacked out. I tried watching the Warriors-Lakers preseason game on TNT.
And they blacked it
Blacked
out.
It wasn't blacked out. They had like a whole nother program running.
Oh, that's wild.
Oh, they
Yeah.
do that shit. So you have the West Coast feed, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild because I literally was going back and forth between NFL
Like
Network
announcers
and
and shit.
Fox.
Speaking of NFL analysts, man, they had them motherfuckers. It was a WWE draft, and they had NFL analysts on that shit. They were really trying to make it look so legit. They had like the. They wanted their whole storylines. They have USA and Fox battling for wrestlers and shit. So they'll show some fucking mid Carter like, oh, Natalie's going to SmackDown, and you see all the Fox people jumping for joy like Natalie's like a big come up. The fuck? No, the fuck? Ugh. He tried too hard, man. But
I want to give some shout outs real quick.
I'm gonna talk about Disney Plus and all the shit they've been.
We're not
showing.
done with sports. We're far
else?
from done.
Well,
Allison Felix, she just got her 12th gold medal, so she broke Usain Bolt's gold record, and she got her 12th gold medal after she gave birth 10 months ago.
oh, good for her.
So there's that. Simone Biles,
Oh, yeah,
she
her.
captured her 24th gold medal.
Okay, that's gunshots.
I want to give good shots for Allison Felix too. That's black excellence too. Felix. And then the biggest news for me outside of the big sports, Eliud
Say it.
Kipchoge. He broke the marathon record. So he ran 26.2 miles in an hour, 59 minutes, and 40 seconds.
The marathon continues for that.
He's the first runner to run a marathon under 2 hours.
Is he black?
I think he's Ghanaian.
He black.
I mean, of course he is. I just want to. There's black and then there's homeland black. So I want to at least put respect on his name on that aspect.
Oh, and one more thing in sports. Fuck the Dodgers.
Isn't that every day though?
Fuck the Dodgers.
Yeah, but this is more up Martine's alley.
Don't tell a Giants fan.
Fuck the Dodger.
It is gang
They
shit.
deserve that. No, honestly, they do deserve that. They was talking all that shit.
Oh, yes.
106 wins throughout the season.
Yes.
And then the
took
niggas
that
lose in the
L.
first round.
Oh,
Clayton Kershaw.
And I've been waiting, baby.
I have been waiting actually because I knew the shit was gonna happen. It happens every fucking year.
I'm not even a Giants fan, and I'm looking at that like, you fuckers deserve this.
they deserve it all.
It's choker.
And I've
disgusting what they
been
did.
waiting, baby.
I mean, I don't follow it, but I know
I
it's
was
gang
happy.
shit. You're always
I
happy.
was just happy.
That was like the
man.
Mariners doing
real
that.
shit. It was funny as fuck too because the night that it happened, one of my neighbors came through, and he's a Dodger fan, and I was just looking at him, just looking. Didn't say not one word. And then my grandma goes, "Were you sad when the Dodgers?" Oh my god, I was laughing my ass off, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, they deserve that.
I don't know. I always never forget when the Giants won their World Series, and I remember a Dodgers fan came to my job, and I was like, "Oh yeah, how you feel the Giants won?" And she was just like, I'm a Dodgers fan. I'm like, damn. It was just so salty and just like, oh, damn. It really is gang shit.
I mean, that's like you telling me, oh yeah, the Celtics won. I just look at you like,
Oh,
fuck
we
that gotta
fighting.
do with me?
Fuck that. So, we fighting.
Well, obviously, I know the history between y'all. It's like someone coming to me, oh, the Seahawks won.
Dead.
Yep.
No, people. Just joking.
Lakers dodged a bullet in a fucking scare.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis went up for a block and his fucking thumb hit the damn rim.
Ouchies.
And everybody thought he had the same injury as Drew Brees.
Oh, shit.
So everybody was on pins and needles for the entire weekend. And then fortunately the MRI came out and was like, nah, this nigga's clean. Just sit his ass out the rest of preseason.
Well,
So
yeah.
that's what they're doing.
How many more weeks? One more week?
One more week, baby.
Oh my God!
One more week.
And I've been waiting, baby.
And you know how it goes. NBA League Pass is free the first 2 weeks. So I ain't putting shit down for 2 weeks. Stacking that coin
That's
real
what's
quick.
up. That makes sense. I'll do that too.
Well, anything else?
But I'm getting it this year for sure.
Easy.
yeah.
Yeah, without
Easy.
question.
So many games I need to watch.
Anything else sports related? Because Disney Plus.
Oh, I tried to tell everybody that Houston shit with Daryl Morey was going to heat up. It's basically what the fuck happened out in China.
Shit.
Like, this motherfucker bringing up shit in a foreign country that, you know, it's not a democracy out there.
Yeah.
It's a whole different type of government. And it damn near fucked up the NBA's money. We're talking about $3 billion worth of the NBA's money.
I think LeBron said some shit.
Yeah, They doing, shout out to Adam Silver. Everybody, he did commendable damage control. Like, he was able to at least keep the games going out there.
Yeah.
Like, granted, they canceled his press conference and all the NBA events that were going on, but he was at least able to still get a few of the games there and then get the players out. So, I want to commend him on that. This is just another reminder. When you represent a conglomerate, get the fuck off of Twitter.
Yeah.
You are in a different, you're not a normal person. And it's, you know what? A lot of people would trade places with you. I would trade places to have Daryl Morey's job and that salary.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
without question.
You saw how excited I was scouting rhythm and flow. Like, that's what Daryl Morey does as a job.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the fact that you felt, I don't know, just everybody just feels like they got to put every single thought on social media.
Yeah. Everything. It's like a diary for some niggas now, man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Niggas talking to the wall. Especially niggas that fucking do that shit and they have they have followers but no engagement. So just talking to the wall.
Right.
Like, funny.
Something just keep that shit off, man.
Ugh. So, anything else?
What do you want to get to? Because I got something I want to say for last.
What's last? Well, Disney Plus, though. Showing their nut.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Yeah.
So they decide Disney Plus is coming next month. So let's just show you what we have waiting for you. So instead of just giving a link, they just posted in chronological order all their movies that is coming to Disney Plus. And I can't list them all. It goes all the way back to Snow White, and they built
1937.
Yeah,
Some shit, man.
Yeah, pretty much. They went all the way back, and they having damn near everything, including motherfucking Smart Guy.
We knew that though, right?
You said Smart Guy, but I wasn't sure if they were going to do it.
Oh no, they said it. It was on the initial. It was on the list of initial stuff that came out.
Okay.
Because remember, I was like, okay, all the black shows is going to be on there.
They didn't have Sister. I was kind of, but they said that's because of Paramount owns them. So we'll get that shit too.
It's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time. Y'all want that sister?
Yeah, they got that.
They got all 30s. They got 30 seasons worth of The Simpsons. That's what it said. No Family Guy. No American Dad.
Family Guy.
Yeah, pretty much. They were saying, you too vulgar for this. But when it comes to Marvel, they're adding Iron Man 3, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain Marvel, and Age of Ultron. So they added a little more to the
Thor
MCU.
2.
And Thor 2.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I want it all.
Get the whole library on there.
Now.
Then you get my money.
Pretty much get everything. Okay, get everything up to. Don't even get Far From Home. Just get everything up before then.
Matter of fact, fix the shit with Amazon. Then you know, I can think about it, because the fact that it's not even premiering on the Fire Stick when it first drops makes it pointless. I'm not, even if I wanted to, I'm not putting $6.99 for something I can't watch. Stupid. So get that shit with Amazon figured out first.
I get you.
Then when you get the shit figured out, call me. So that way I can tell your ass, okay, get the Marvel shit up and then hang up. And wait for you to call me back.
Comes out a day before my birthday, November 12th. I already got the whole orders up, like what, $70 a year or some shit like that for the full shit.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, that's a good price. And $6.99 a month. Oh god damn you, Disney. And I was looking at that when I saw they had Recess. I was like, oh bitch. And I saw God Warriors. I was like, oh you bitch.
You know what's funny, dude? I was looking through this shit and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, that's right. They own the Mighty Ducks. That shit's on there too. The animated series.
Yeah, they had an animated series. I remember that. That was a rough time. It only lasted one season. A lot of them cartoons lasted like a one season. They got Goof Troop, all the Goofy movies, and the Extreme Goofy movie, and Goof Troop, of course. Cars. You know the reason why they made like all them car movies? Because it was the first Pixar movie to gross over $1 billion.
Yeah.
So that's why they made all them sequels.
And of course, when you get that high of a revenue, you're going to milk it for every last penny.
It was the worst one.
But I mean, that's capitalism, though. Like,
I know.
That's literally the definition of capitalism. Just milk it.
That's sad. I can deal with talking toys, talking bugs, talking fish, a talking robot, but cars? Nah, I can't.
I wasn't tripping on it like that,
Which one are you kind of anticipating,
bro.
Pick and choose.
Yeah, I mean, when I finally do get it, because I am going to get it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? What do I do? There's so much fucking shit.
They got so weird up in there. They got damn near the whole fucking Friday night block, except for the famous Jet Jackson, which I'm kind of mad at. But it's probably gonna be there too. But I saw So Weird. I saw Lizzie McGuire. I saw Even Stevens. I saw fucking... What did I see? Oh, that's Lion King. Everything. It's the real Lion King, not that made up shit a few months ago.
Shit. I just ran into this fucking Brink.
Oh, Brink? Oh,
yeah. I remember that shit.
Was Ryan Gosling in that? Who was in that movie? The skate... I remember that shit. You remember Brink? That was like the first Disney original movie, I think.
No.
I wasn't a Disney guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he ain't talking about you.
I was Nickelodeon.
Huh?
I was Nickelodeon.
I was Nickelodeon too, but I basically because
you played the fence. I was all the way Nickelodeon.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And so when Doug went over to fucking Disney,
he said fuck him.
Wow.
Damn. I didn't watch Doug because I didn't watch the Saturday morning cartoons like that.
It's more Snick.
I mean, college football was on Saturdays, so.
Damn, you watched that? I watched cartoons. Heavyweights.
Spider-Man.
The Fox one. That was on Fox. They don't have X-Men yet, but that's probably going to be sooner.
Fantastic Four. Iron Man. And these are all the cartoons that I'm saying, right, by the way.
Blank Check. Let's talk about Blank Check for a second. Can you imagine if they did a black version, a remake, having a black kid that finds $1 million? He'll flip that shit and make a whole drug empire. That'll be Snowfall.
Or he just becomes 6'9".
Or that. That'd be CB4, the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney Plus. God damn you. Hey, what else?
The Sandlot.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You bitch.
Yep.
Oh, you.
I mean, some of these people own. So, I mean, it's...
I didn't know Disney owned that.
I mean, it's a Disney movie.
X-Men too? Oh, God damn you.
Mm-hmm. The X-Men series.
What, Sandlot was a Disney? I don't think Sandlot was a Disney movie.
Honestly, I didn't know that neither.
Nah. Where'd you get this? I know Sister Act 1 and 2 were owned by, like, I forgot, like a Disney-owned company. I saw Sister Act 1 and 2. Sister Act 2 is the better movie.
Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous with you bitch asses. Rocketeer in that bitch. That was a classic. Oh, God. In the 90s. It's the 90s there. You're in the 90s shit now. Tailspin. It snuck The Simpsons in there. You're just scrolling.
But I mean, it makes sense. 20th Century Fox. They got 20th Century Fox.
Well, I know that 20th Century. But who owned it?
No, I'm saying 20th Century Fox had the Sandlot, but Disney owns 20th Century Fox
there
now.
You go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know they censored that part in the cable version of saying, like, you throw a ball like a girl. They censored that part.
What does it say?
They just censored it. You throw a ball like a... What did you say? I was like, what did he say? Then when I saw the version, like, that's all he said?
I really hope it's not like that on here.
Oh,
I would be very upset.
Nah. They said all the way up to PG-13, that's what they're going to show. They ain't going to show nothing else.
Return of the Jedi.
Well, obviously, they're going to have all the Star Wars shit in that bitch. Anyway.
Drake finally responds to his dad.
Oh, let's talk about that shit for a second. Even though we talked about it like months ago.
Yeah, I guess his dad went and talked with Nick Cannon, and he doubled down on the fact that he said Drake was pretty much faking the stories in his raps.
About their relationship.
Yeah.
And pretty much said he's just doing it just to sell records. Then Drake decided to go on Instagram, and he responded quicker than he did to Pusha T.
No, it took a while.
Remember,
this shit happened months ago, so...
But then when the Nick Cannon shit, because that Nick Cannon clip came out that day, Drake came out and just pretty much said, that's not true, everything I said is the truth.
I mean, for him to talk shit about his dad like that, like, oh, he'll talk to anybody about anything, and like, bruh, you really just said that?
He said,
like,
woke up today so hurt, man.
Woke up today so hurt, yeah.
No, that's what he said.
Oh, yeah.
Woke up today so hurt, man. When he said this, I thought it was a bar. That this was like part of the song. Woke up today so hurt, man. My father will say anything to anyone that's willing to listen to him. Every bar I ever spit was the truth, and the truth is hard for some people to accept.
Really, Drake? Really? Really, the truth is hard. So why did you make your comments limited after the fucking diss track? The truth is hard. Shut you. Okay. See, I've already wasted my energy on that.
At least Adonis had a nice second birthday party.
Yeah.
Second.
Didn't even show
birthday
it.
Party.
He didn't even show the kid. My homegirl sent me the picture of his baby mama holding the picture, and then it blocked the kid's face. I'm like, oh, he's still hiding the child. But the baby's right there. I don't see a face. All we know, that baby could be made up. And you gotta remember.
I don't.
Oh no, it was a joke. That was just a joke. This is funny how
I wouldn't say all that.
He would not have shown up. He would not have shown this kid if Pusha never said anything.
No, he was. Remember, he was just going to exploit it.
Yeah, he was going.
That was the plan
for monetary gain.
But still, it's just crazy. The only reason why the whole baby's being revealed because of the beef. It's still so crazy to think about, and people still think that Drake won that. Yeah. Anyway.
Every now and then there's something that goes around Twitter
that gets your interest.
We need the answers to.
Like.
So writer for Mixedish, that Blackish, Grownish, and now Mixedish, which follows Tracy Ellis's character. Angela Niso. She asked a question that we really all need to get the answer for. Who do you guys think was the drug dealer on Sesame Street?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, who was the drug dealer? Oscar.
Yeah, easy.
The Grouch.
Nah,
Who?
come on, man. Come on, man.
Y'all forgetting the nigga that had the trench
Cookie Monster.
coat? Nah, Cookie Monster was the user.
Yeah, definitely.
He was not the dealer.
Definitely, he was the fiend.
Yeah, he was the main fiend.
Yeah.
Oscar to me was the ex-fiend. He was roughed out on time, and he was living in a trash can.
He was a homeless dude.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm in a fucking trash can.
What kind of drug dealer lives in a trash can?
Hi, bird. that was a user too.
I'm trying to find the motherfucker's name. The motherfucker that was in the trench coat.
I know what you're talking about.
I was always going walking up to everybody. Psst, psst.
Grover.
No.
Grover wasn't that. Nah. He wore those, but he wasn't that
I was going to say.
But nah. I know what you're talking about, though. I know his name.
Then there's some others, too. What was her name? Maria? The actual human?
I don't recall.
So there's a human. I think it was Maria.
I paid it. When I was a kid,
I feel like she had the boat. So she was allowing this shit to come in. Like, she was supplying.
Okay.
You don't just get a name Big Bird, and you just gonna hide in plain sight. Like, your name is Big Bird.
Because he was actually.
I know the birds come in packs, my nigga. I know.
Ooh, I see. You know,
I know.
You might be on
what I'm saying,
bro.
I'm trying to look up dude's name with the trench coat, though.
You're looking at puppets with a trench coat.
Hey, man. You do what you gotta do, bro.
Speaking of Sesame Street, why y'all look that up? You see how HBO Max is like Sesame Street is only exclusively for HBO Max now? It's pretty fucking sad because Sesame Street was free for public television and shit.
I mean, you gotta sell it.
Bruh.
What?
This dude's name is Lefty the Salesman.
Oh,
that's off top.
Nah, he
wow.
is. Yeah. Lefty got the packs, the guns. He got it all.
Oh, yeah.
Lefty got that
He got
shit.
the name Lefty. I mean, come on, man.
Lucky Lefty.
Yeah.
I expect a 7. I mean, Sesame Street, the drug user on Sesame Street, that was, I still think it was Oscar.
Drug user? Nah, it's definitely Cookie Monster.
Well, yeah. Both of them. Drug, like,
okay. You know what I mean? That's his
Speaking
drug.
of that, I saw fucking Saturday Night Live. Every once in a while, they show some funny shit. They decided to do a Joker parody of the trailer, but this time they call it The Grouch.
Yeah. nice, well done skit.
Oh my god! Every now and then, I was like, "Oh you, that was hilarious." They called it The Grouch.
Y'all know who the Count was, right?
Of course, the pimp.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Come on, kill him softly.
Just want to make sure.
It's the pimp. Everyone knows that. You going through whole Dave Chappelle's whole sketch?
Well, some people haven't. You gotta remember, some people grew up not seeing all those.
That's true.
You gotta make sure that. I mean, I told Larissa, I was like, what's wild is everybody born in 2000 is legally an adult now.
Yep.
Yeah.
19. Yeah.
What do you think Elmo was?
He was a partier. He was the dude that was on ecstasy.
Crackhead, bro.
No, he was the dude that was on ecstasy because he loved everybody.
I feel like he was the.
That sounds legit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he was the straight A student that always had the speed or Ritalin.
Ah.
You making Sesame Street to be like some fucking wire shit?
Because it is.
Sesame Street is Baltimore.
This shit's a front.
Sesame Street is Baltimore.
Yeah.
No, Sesame Street is in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So who's Omar?
I'm looking at the picture now. Shit.
I'm trying to think who's Omar, the gangster dude that's low key gay. Which I still was shocked when I saw The Wire, and I'm like, this nigga gay? Alright.
I gotta give that to Gonzo.
Wait, Gonzo, that's the Muppets.
Who's the one with the big ass nose?
I mean, they're Muppets, yeah, but they're not the Muppets.
But Sesame Street's kind of like...
Who's that blue motherfucker? I always forget his name.
That's Grover.
That's Grover.
Grover.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grover's Omar.
Grover didn't really do... I don't know what the hell Grover did.
Exactly. That's why he was Omar.
Nah, he was a superhero in that.
Oh, wait, hold up. Gay? Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, but they didn't exemplify Omar.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they...
I never really thought about this. Sesame Street with the Wild sounds like a damn trailer they should be doing. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm looking for more character. Let's, Snuffy. Snuffy was definitely a fucking user.
Snuffy looked like a damn crackhead.
Snuffy.
The big ass elephant.
Yeah, hi bird.
Oh,
He was a user.
He was definitely on.
Hi bird.
I think Snuffy had AIDS too.
Bird. He probably did because he disappeared. I don't know.
Well,
if you
no,
saw
but just look
show.
at the eyes. The eyes look sick.
I know. He was depressed.
I don't think that's depression, bro. I think that's a low blood cell count,
man. Shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, shit. We're stuffing for content now.
Well, no, again, these are the questions that we need answers to.
I don't need that answer.
You gotta just open your mind.
I know, but I'm just thinking about Sesame Street as a fucking some hood shit, some paid in full shit with Sesame Street. I mean, look at my shit. I'm wearing some Sesame Street right now with fucking.
Which is exactly.
DMC.
Well, see, how are you going down it? You already wearing the answer on your shirt.
Yeah, but you should have looked at
Drug dealing ass niggas, man.
it. Run DMC. Yeah, look at this. This is like a paid in full photo right here. I don't know who's the snitch. Looks like Elmo. Elmo's a snitch.
Elmo's definitely the snitch.
Elmo the snitch.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh damn, Sesame Street. I was really. I didn't really watch Sesame Street like that.
Neither did I.
I mean, I only watched Barney.
I probably did. I don't know.
Barney.
You think they had beef with the Muppets?
Who? Barney?
Sesame Street.
No, they were cool.
Think
with
they was
them,
beefing with the Muppets?
No, because Kermit would always show
man.
up.
They were allies.
They were cool.
Okay.
They were
Yeah.
allies.
You ever think that bond turned deadly?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think you can trust Kermit.
I mean, Snuffy did disappear, right?
Kermit was always Kermit was always the informer. Kermit looks like a snitch himself.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. I mean,
Kermit looks like we're talking about Kermit the Frog's a snitch. That's funny.
Hey, man.
You saying Elmo looks like a snitch? Kermit looks like a snitch. Big Bird, if he had he looked like an informant.
I mean, Kermit definitely did look like. I mean, think about it.
No, Kermit looks like a fucking FBI agent.
Well, but I mean, think about it for a second. They use Kermit with spilling the tea memes. Kermit was always running his fucking mouth. So let's just be clear on
I
that.
don't think Kermit was. No, that was from a commercial that he just sipped it and then they just went with it.
But I'm just saying. I mean,
know what you mean.
It doesn't matter where it's from.
Yeah, you can. Hey, they say jokes come from truth.
I guess. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about Big Bird. They using him. Goes back to the car. Like, what happened?
He's the drug mule.
He's the drug mule.
Yeah.
Because he could fit a lot in there. You know what I mean?
Speaking of big ass motherfuckers, to touch on power real quick, did you catch? They went the whole fucking episode. Didn't even mention that BG got blasted by Dre.
Yeah.
Whole motherfucking episode. Nobody brought that up.
They don't even talk. I tell you, they don't even talk about Angie no more. It's kind of just like they don't. It's like Ghost just moved on with the quickness. Like, all right. Rest in peace to your side bitch.
Rest in peace to your new bitch.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to your all the bitches.
All the bitches. Oh shit, man. But anyway, it's 154.
154.
Yeah, this is episode 154 of the iLLogical Sense podcast. You could always follow me on the Twitter. And you can follow me at Mr. Busby 4 lowercase 08. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Busby. You can follow the podcast at iLLogical SP on the Twitter. And of course on Instagram at the iLLogical Sense. And of course on the Facebook.
And of course on all social media, you hit me at JC No. Podcast playlist is out. I told cats a while ago y'all was going to put respect on Will Smith's name with this music shit.
Fresh Prince.
And everybody rocked with the playlist. and they had to be reminded. It was the perfect time to remind motherfuckers. Can't
Awesome.
talk sweet on Fresh Prince nor Jazzy Jeff.
Period.
Put some respect on them. The first Grammy winners for the culture.
Even though they didn't show up, but they still won it.
Yeah. Because they wouldn't televise
Because they won't
Yeah,
televise
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had
Yeah.
to mail them shits.
Yeah. So put some respect on that. I don't know what's going to be up this week, but it'll be up.
I don't know what it's gonna be, but
We
you
don't
gonna get
know
something.
we don't know who's
So-
dropping this week. That's the thing about this. We don't know.
I don't do mine based on who's dropping.
No. I'm saying music wise, just in general.
Oh, no, I was talking about the playlist.
Oh, the playlist?
Yeah, I don't know who
You'll
I'm
pick
doing
up
this
somebody.
week, but somebody will be up.
Somebody. Yeah. Birthday boy.
Yeah, you can follow me on all social media at Beats Be Killing Them. Search your digital streaming platforms. Venomous, spelled VNMS. And I just brought back the Venomous Vibes playlist. And if you haven't checked it out, it's all about the Bay. It's all about Pilo. Time to bring the bass back. So that shit's out. That shit knock too.
Yep.
You guys, like, I don't know if you guys heard it yet, but you need to. Everybody. I'm talking to the people.
To the people.
And for this week's
Strain of the week.
Strain of the Week.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Oh my God!
All right.
Okay, it's happening.
I mentioned it a few weeks ago, but I didn't really we didn't go into details with it at that point. This one's Dosey Pie.
Dosey Pie.
And what Dosey Pie is a cross between Dosey Does and Cherry Pie. Cherry Pie is one of the best, in my opinion, strains of all time. Like, that shit just... you could just taste the cherries.
Right.
Seriously, though.
Yeah.
This shit is a indica hybrid. The one I had was from Cookies. I fuck with Cookies, if you guys don't know. And yeah, this shit, I don't know how it kept me chill.
Buzz?
Right, not chill, like just focused during the Niner game.
Chill.
You know,
Chill.
I like that. Dosey Pie.
Dosey Pie.
You
That's
said
just
it's
fire, bro.
hybrid?
Yeah, hybrid indica. And Dosey Does, if you don't know, it kind of has like a peanut butter-ish flavor.
Oh,
like
peanut butter and cherry pie?
Yeah, you combine them two together, that shit is fire.
I'm in. That shit
Oh
sounds
my
delicious.
God! Okay, it's happening.
God damn.
Make a fucking peanut butter and cherry sandwich when we get home. The bullshit.
For real.
You know, I really hate the Seahawks, but I really like their fucking celebration last week. That's fucking hilarious. They did the whole insane bye shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of bye.
Peace.